Ay, 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 ay. Look. Baby girl love my bop and unlike me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and unlike me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Hating like hold up. What's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shorty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. With your boy, I'm the man of the year. I'm not a fan of your peers. Serve him a fade, I'ma hand him the shears. He not the man of your peers. Heart of a lion, I'm trampling fears. I love the man in the mirror. Cry me a river, then stand in the tears. You better stand in the clear. I'm going crazy, fugazi. How would they ever go with a kid? Put it on, baby. You do not faze me, boy. I do not get what you did. Eating that kitty, she stuck to my rib. How can I trust him? He the pigs. Bro got a Glock and a couple of C's. He think about splitting a couple of wigs. Shotty my DNA all real. Sweatsuit, all heel figure. And I ain't even got to deal with you. If I ain't never split a bill with you. I got Hennessy and horchata. Baby girl wearing nada. Growing from a cider. Bad robe in his Prada. Fiji water by the cold glass. Granddaddy by the Ziploc. Flex season, I'm road running. I'm staying all on my tip top. Young man with an old mind, so I ain't worried about slight. I be up till sunrise. I'm staying out on my night shift. I got a bottle of bourbon, a bundle of honeys. I'm jiggy, I'm flexing it. Figured I hit it and quit it. I'm busy, I ain't got the minutes for texting it. Came from the gutter with me and my brother. I'm moving my mother right out of the city. I'm a star and they know I go hard, so I'm kissing them babies and signing them. Gold blinging like Chingo, rock star like Ringo. Checks coming in back to back, I'ma line them up like bingo. Oh, I think that they like me. They be all on my wood tip, not a stain on my white tee. I'm popping all of this good. Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Hating like hold up, what's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shorty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you?
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ay, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line.
Yo, what's up, chat? How we doing? How we doing? How we living? How we living, baby? What is up? We have another watch party today for you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do anything, someone said Oklahoma by 1 million. Do you want to get banned off RIP, dude? Today is not the day to play around with me, dog. Today is not the day to play around while Tennessee is about to play Oklahoma, dude. We're here to talk boxing. I'm not going to water down the stream with a bunch of football talk just yet, even though I will be on pins and needles later in this fight card because Tennessee and Oklahoma gets closer and closer. Everybody on game day picked Tennessee, which worries me to death. I mean, outside of Blake Shelton, because he's a homer. But that worries me. Regardless, we are here for the Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois live stream watch party. I just want to say something right off rip. I can't show you guys this. One, because it is not. It's not legal for me to do so. But I just want to tell you guys that I am so proud of True Jordy, Joey, Trav, KG, the boys, essentially. I'm so proud of the boys. Lawrence as well, by the way, is with Jordy. They are doing a live watch party of the DAZN fights on DAZN and on Jordy's channel, but mainly they are watching the fights with the broadcast behind it, similar to the W.A.D.E cast, if you ever watched the BKFC W.A.D.E cast, but they're just doing it at a different level. Fucking awesome, dude. It's amazing. Fantastic stuff for those guys. Oh, do you guys want a quick breakdown of what's potentially going to happen in this in this Anthony Joshua and Dubois fight real quick? Brought to you by the Boxing Lab. Type 1s if yes, 2s if no. Yeah? Okay, cool. Here is what is about to happen, brought to you by the Boxing Lab.
Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is starting to turn people's heads and put on some pretty good performances, Mike. I'll go to you.
Me personally, I had some concerns about Dubois' heart. He checked out against Usyk. He checked out against Joe Joyce previous to that, but he showed a ton of heart against Hrgovic, and he's a murderous puncher. It's a really interesting fight. And then on the flip side, AJ's looked great recently. He hasn't fought A-level competition.
DJ, you said something before we started to talk here about the look.
Dude, why is my face so fat, dude? Why is my face so fat, man? Do I need to get on Ozempic? What is this, dude? What the hell's going on here?
What has back in his eyes.
I just feel recently in the interviews, it looks like a new guy. He looks focused. He looks sharp. So I think it's gonna be a tough fight. But I just like where Joshua's headspace is right now. And
I see him differently, just like you're saying. I see him differently right now.
I think AJ stops him. I really do, and I think
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Anthony Joshua.
New addition to the backdrop. What do you guys think? Ed talk. The hell? That's body dysmorphia speaking, bro. You look great. I don't know, dude. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Look when you get the side profile, I got a little bit of the gullet, you know what I'm saying? Get on that TJ Dillashaw. Hey, man. Listen, is it just me, or is TJ after his career become far more likable as a fighter personality? Maybe that's just me, but I enjoy TJ. Ain't you taking PEDs? No, I'm not taking PEDs, bruh. What the fuck? If you meant creatine, I was taking creatine for a bit, but no, not anymore. Tom violated you on Twitter. Tom's my guy, dude. Tom's my guy. Tom and I actually talked on Twitter. We were talking in the DM. He's going to send me some West Brom stuff. I'm going to become a West Brom fan, all right? I'm going to become a West Brom fan. That's going to be my team. And I feel like it's a good fit because they're not very good from what Tom describes. But they're you know, they're gonna be good is what he said to me. So I'm gonna be a West Brom fan. Literally a Joshua card. Joshua. Get a Mikey Johnson top. He played with us. No, so he told me there's an American on their team, which is the only reason I agreed to such stipulations, because there was an American on the team. So that was the only reason I said yes. The guy's last name is Dyke, I think. Daryl Dyke or something. Let me look him up. Big Orange is going to take that L. Shut the fuck up. No, they're not. Yeah, Daryl Dyke. This guy right here. This is my guy, dude. Apparently he tore his Achilles twice. He's 24 years old. But He's a monster. 6'2", 209, fucking big boy, beast. This is my new favorite player now, dude. My new favorite player. Hello, I love you. I love you too. My man True Jordy is dressed like freaking James Bond tonight. I love it, dude. He is out here with it tonight. Fucking styling and profiling, son. Amazing. Can we pause the West Brom slander? Okay, so Chrissy is also West Brom. W. Joshua versus Dubois covered in oil. Who wins the torque off? Okay, Rocky, your mind is going to be studied by doctors when you pass, because that's an insane thing to even just verbalize and think about. That's insane. What an insane thing to say or think. What an insane thing to think. Dude, James Madison fucking dubbed North Carolina by 30? Holy. That was in the second quarter? What the fuck? Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Hope for the best for him. Achilles is a rough one. Apparently, he tore his Achilles twice. I don't understand. What is so bad about West Brom? I don't understand. I'm gonna turn the volume on. I'm gonna switch this. You guys are always begging for me to have a soccer team, and now here we go. Can we see the hairline? Yeah, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm chilling. We good, buddy. We good. We chilling. I got a decent hairline, man. Daniel Dubois looks like Gourmet from Wallace and Gourmet. Is that some sort of UK show that I don't know? Fury not looking so good. I saw Tyson Fury. They cut the camera to him. He looks like a big, hefty guy, but he always has. You know, it is what it is. We're top of the table. Let's go, dude. That shit cooked. Travis, I see this, the little circle of your... I'm going to go to your channel. I'm going to go to your channel, bro. I'm going to go to your channel. Oh, my God. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start showing your guys... That's what I'm going to start doing, dude. I'm going to start showing your guys' comments live on air when you try to check me, dude. All right, so let's just go through Travis's comments. Nah, that shit cooked. I think AJ wins split skibbity. Split skibbity. Yeah, bro. This is the guy. Is Trump with his wife? 7 a.m. grow some balls. Yeah, dude. This is what you guys get. When you start acting up in chat, I'm gonna start exposing, dude. I'm gonna start exposing. That's what happens. Act up in chat and I'm gonna expose, dude. You know what? I probably shouldn't, because now all you guys are just gonna do it out of attention. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I need attention so bad here. Please. That's what's gonna start happening, dude. Yeah, the pay-per-view. Shouts to DAZN. Shouts to freaking whoever. Turkey, I'll shake. I'll shake my fucking turkey for him. I don't give a shit. He got it somehow to be $20 in the U.S. I'll take that. We're out here usually spending 90. Oh shit! My fault, y'all. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even looking at the screen, dude. Someone said hide screen. Thank you. Shout out. I was wondering why someone said pay-per-view. Shout out DAZN, whoever. That got it to $20, because that is super affordable for us in the U.S., dude. How's my setup going to be for the Jake and Mike fight? I don't actually know yet. We're still talking about it. Well, Kuno, if you ever ask me that again, I'll ban you from this chat, dude. Harry Potter, why? Because I'm wearing glasses and I have a haircut? The trim's dead? Okay. I bet I could pull your girl without speaking. Just walking up to her and showing her what just a genuinely normal human being looks like. I would absolutely pull your girl. Because I'm assuming you're like 99% of my chat, which is a bunch of gremlins that they have settled for. Unspoken Riz. Yeah, dude. I would just walk up. Appreciate you, David. Thank you, man. High screen equals we forgot homework. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Whoever was in the chat ruined it. I would have seen it before at some point. You know what I mean? Wade, what did you go to school for? To pull bitches. No, okay. No. I went to school for business management, and I ended up dropping out. So yeah, dude, that's how it works for me. I didn't drop out because I failed out. I dropped out because I just could not be asked to do so. No bitches. Yeah, exactly. I dropped out because I was just tired of school, and I just hated it. I actually went back to school, believe it or not. I went back to school after I dropped out. And when I got to California, just to prove it to myself that I wasn't an idiot, like I could actually pass classes. Because I'm not going to lie, there were a couple of classes that I failed in college. I failed accounting 1, and I somehow failed algebra, which is just brutal because how do you fail algebra, right? After taking it in high school and then passing it. That was just me not showing up to class, not doing the things I needed to do. I passed econ without showing up to one class. I showed up and took the midterm, showed up and took the final. How do you fail a freshman level class? Just not going. Like I almost failed art as a summer course. I got a D in art, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just never showed up to class. I just fucking hated class. So anyway, after I got out of school, I came back to classes here in California at a small little community college, and I made sure to take a full year of classes, 4 classes each semester while I was working, and I made straight A's. Failing art is crazy. I made straight A's, dude. I made an A in accounting. I made an A in algebra because you had to retake classes even if you failed them. Art, it was an elective. I didn't take it again. I made an A in American history. I made an A in, there was like financial accounting and managerial accounting. I took them both, so I made A's in both. Why you guys keep saying failing art is insane? I can't draw. But it wasn't even about drawing. It was just like an art appreciation class, like a class that they give you to pass, and I still somehow made a D. I passed it, but I made a D. Why did you take art? I took art specifically because my freshman year in the summer, you had to be in class to participate in football activities. So, I don't know, you guys in the UK may not understand this, but like you have to remain eligible to be able to play sports in college. And if you're going to be on campus early, like I was 18 years old straight out of high school, and if you're going to be on, who is this? you had to be in classes to do it. So I was in class to do it. A D is failing to parents. Well, technically it's failing to eligibility too, because that ended up making me ineligible for my first year of college. Yeah, I played ball in college. You guys can look me up, man. University of Tennessee Tech. Wide receiver. What other boxing fights am I excited for? I'm excited to watch Gervonta Tank Davis fight. He's probably my favorite boxer right now. Honestly, I fucking hate it that Ryan Garcia is such a moron because I miss watching him fight. Give me 1 second, chat. I don't know why I had to mute the text, but whatever. Leave Ryan in the past. I don't know, man. I think Ryan is such an enigma for boxing, and you need people like him, right? When Dylan Dennis was telling us, you know what I did last night, by the way? I went back and watched the build for Logan Paul KSI 1, the build for Logan Paul KSI 2, and then the build for the Prime card. I was just like thinking about it. The way they differed were, and some of it was the same, but some of it was different. It was insane. But you do need villains. You do need you need different people like that. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I think what Ryan, you get lost with Ryan's ability to be controversial and just, create a buzz, but what actually, what I miss isn't necessarily that. It's more just the way he fights. Restart, all BS aside, the hair ain't it. Watch this. Y'all ready? Watch. Boom. Major was journalism at Tech. It was for about half a semester, and I couldn't pass classes, so they made me change to business management because it was way easier for me to do so I could remain eligible. I wanted to do journalism. Somehow got worse. Okay. It's not what your mother said when I was stroking it from the back. Anyway. Woo, nice hairstyle. It also says you're 6'3", Cap. Nope, I'm 6'3". Stroking is crazy. I do have a prescription. This is why I wear glasses. I actually have two different glasses because I lose every pair of glasses I have. So I have two pairs now. So anyway, all right, we have another fight coming up. This is the Joshua card, as someone mentioned a second ago. Wait, why is it? Oh, there we go. I was watching back. The point I was trying to make was, you guys got me off track. I was watching back all the builds, and I think boxing right now is really putting their foot on the pedal. Tommy Fury's in the crowd, by the way. I just saw him. They're putting their foot on the pedal with some of these up-and-coming fighters, but I just think we need some of those villains, like a Ryan, regardless if you how much of an idiot he is. Wade the Stroker. Okay, dude. That sounds like sounds like I'm some kind of serial killer or something, dude. From 1 to 10, how would you objectively rate yourself at college level? Here's the thing. I was never going to make it to the NFL, and I realized it very quickly, so I think I could be pretty objective here. And I think part of what makes me in this whole YouTube game, or at least what I used to get credit for, was my objectivity and my ability to think analytically, I think that I was, out of 10, I would say about the level I was playing at, or in general, because the level I was playing at was not the highest level of college football, right? I wasn't in the SEC playing like Alabama and Tennessee, and I wasn't in the Big Ten playing Ohio State, but I would say athletically I was at maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? 6 or 7. I had some measurables that could be NFL level measurables, but I couldn't put it together. Oh, look at this. Hutchison going crazy right now. Nice combinations. I think that, like I said, I lacked some abilities. I wasn't the fastest guy. I ran about a low 4.6 into the high 4.5s. I could jump out of the gym, though. I think I had a 37.5, 38-inch vertical leap. My broad jump was about 10 feet, 9 inches. And my shuttle time was like 4.19, 4.26. I can't remember. So, timer. Yes, I'll get the timer for next round. Zhang versus Pkwy. I got to watch Pkwy in person, and I just enjoyed watching him. So I would take Pkwy, even though Zhang probably would also do damage. Thoughts on Dana getting into boxing? I think it's interesting, man. I think it has to be something with Turki Al-Sheikh. I think it has to be something with Riyadh season, and it might have to do with DAZN. That'll be interesting because I kind of floated this theory out on Twitter the other day. Not many people saw it because I have this weird space where no one cares what I think in the boxing game and no one cares what I think in the influencer game anymore. So it's like I'm in a very weird space here where just no one gives a fuck. But I don't know, man. I had this theory, like, because Dana started promoting Joshua and Dubois on DAZN. Their contract is coming up, and I've never really seen Dana promote anybody else outside of his promotion for any other reason. That's called falling off. Speedy, you wouldn't know. You've never been on. But yeah, so I looked at it, and I went, that's a little odd to me, you know? Why would Dana promote something not in his promotion, have no benefit from it, when he previously really never has done that? But that's a reach, man. I don't know. I think the UFC is probably going to remain with Disney if they can, just because I think TKO really enjoys that partnership. Oh, right hand. That was nasty. Buatsi with a how do you say his name? Buatsi? With a nice right hand there. Buatsi? But anyway, I think what may happen is Riyadh season partnership with Dana to I don't know, to build a new boxing promotion. I know Zuffa Boxing's been talked about for forever. I don't know if that's the case, but you know, something along the lines of Dana working with Turki Al-Sheikh in the boxing ring is going to be, I think, the reality of it. So we'll see what happens. But you see how Saudi is pretty much gathering the pieces of or I guess the stones, the Infinity Stones for the gauntlet right now. They've gotten pretty much every boxing promoter out there under their wing, or I should say holding the hand of of Turki Al-Sheikh. And Dana looks like, you know, he's in business with him, so it looks like a conglomerate, everything coming together in Saudi or for Saudi. Any idea what time the AJ fight will be on? Probably like 3.5 hours, dude. Turkey saved boxing. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how much he can really save the sport as far as like what the big problems are. The big problems, yes, are we're not getting the fights we want, but it's also a money issue, man. It's a really, really interesting issue, but it's going to be interesting to see if I think Turkey wants to do away with pay-per-view, and that's when you're going to have to wonder how much is this unlimited funds that Turkey has, how much of it is actually unlimited, you know? Usyk got arrested? Yeah, I didn't see what that was. I don't know why he got arrested. I don't know what that was. AJ destroys Fury in MMA. What does that even mean? Why would they do that? Oh, cheeky uppercut just missed there from Hutchinson. I don't know if Saudi money is never ending. I don't know that. And I don't know that that's the right way to run the business either. Right? Like at some point you want to have a return on investment. There's no way that Turkey is just willing to throw endless amounts of money at something that's not making money. You know what I mean? Not forever. Maybe for now, but not forever. They have Roberto Duran in the crowd. Love it. You see a little spar between Speed and Manny. I did not, and I probably will not watch it just because there's no need for me to watch that. When is the AJ fight? Guys, I don't understand what, like, do you guys think that I live in the future? When you come in and ask, when's the AJ fight? When's the AJ fight? When's the AJ fight? If you don't know, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you a general time frame. It's around like 3.5 hours, but I don't know. I have no idea. Ballin', dreaming. Favorite whiskey choice? Well, I'm a bourbon guy, so Four Roses is kind of a nice go-to. Four Roses is a little expensive. If I'm just sitting and drinking, probably Bullet, not the rye, but Bullet bourbon would be a nice one. Just something a little cheaper. But Four Roses. We could get in the fucking weeds with it. Eagle Rare. I'm a big fan of Blanton's. Nice uppercut from W.A.D.E. I keep trying to butcher it. These ads are getting ridiculous. I'm not the one that places the ads, so cry to Google, dude. But if honestly, I sometimes like to go Scotch, Glenlivet, Glenfiddich. So there's a bunch of if I'm just gonna go like rye whiskey, I'll stick with Jack Daniels probably. Yeah, I saw Tyreek calling Noah Lyles out. It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Both guys are probably too prideful and wanted this amount of money and whatever, and not gonna happen. I know you wanna cry all night. W.A.D.E walking him down. So, I saw that Guru uploaded a video today, or I guess a little bit ago, about the Merab and Sean fight. I did not get to watch the entire thing, but I want to ask if anybody did and what they thought of it, because I do want to watch it after I'm done. Did we watch the video that Merab that Guru made about Merab and Sean O'Malley, explaining how Sean O'Malley won? Because I'll have to look at it. I don't know. I still, I haven't watched the fight back, so maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know that Sean O'Malley won that fight. I don't think Sean O'Malley won that fight. No, he's just trolling. I don't know that, again, when Guru makes videos, I don't know that he does it trolling. Can't lie, that sounds far-fetched. I agree. I'm just interested to be like, okay, how did he come to that conclusion? Stay live? I'm not going to stay live on this channel for Tennessee, Oklahoma. I don't know that I can be on camera for that. What is going on? My vacuum is like fucking going crazy. Do you guys hear that? Insane. Have you had your lunch, Lee, today? Not yet. He's looking for views. Obviously, that's the point of YouTube, but what do you think of W.A.D.E? I thought he looked good. I think Hutchinson looks good too, though. I think it's a good fight, man. We got a good fight. What's this setup? This is just normal setup. I mean, normal for now. Do I wholeheartedly still enjoy covering influencer boxing? Yeah, in moments. Not every fight interests me, but in moments for sure. I thought the last couple of cards from Misfits were very good. I saw Tommy Fury in the crowd, and that gave me a little buzz to be like, you know what? Tommy Fury and KSI rematch. Tommy Fury, Jake Paul. Those fights are out there. I like those fights. Holloway or Taporia? I love Max. Love Max's ability. Love his volume. Worried he can't really hurt Taporia until later on in the fight. And I think Taporia can crack Max. I know Max hasn't been stopped, but I think Taporia may stop him. I think Taporia may stop him. If not, I think he puts a hurting on him. Do you feel the unjust and annoying backlash you get ever sour you on it? Probably a little bit, but also just the fact that, as the scene ages, what made influencer boxing special was the influencers in it. And sometimes we don't have the special influencers in it. Can you see Tyson beating Jake? I mean, the one scenario you can see Tyson beating Jake is nice right hand to the body from Hutchison. This would be considered an upset if Hutchison wins, right? Because right now Hutchison's starting to put some shots together. Look at that, right hook. Y'all overlooking Max? I'm not overlooking Max. I know exactly who Max Holloway is. I've watched Max Holloway since probably before you guys started watching MMA. I think people, granted, I haven't been as in touch with the MMA scene as recently, but I think people forget how I started my channel. Wade, you're right. Ilya smokes Max. All right, Kenny's in the building. Kenny, I wanted to ask you, you're way more in touch with the scene right now. You're tapped in. Did you see the Guru video, and what did you think about it? Because I watched probably the first half of the first round breakdown, but I haven't seen all of the video. I want to know why he thought Sean won, because going into that video, I can't really see how Sean won. If you could only watch MMA or boxing, what would it be? Ooh. I don't want to choose. That's cap. MMA has been around before we knew about you. That's the point, tryhard, you dumbass. Before you guys even knew who I was covering MMA. What are you talking about? People don't even remember I used to write for an MMA website, dude. People have no idea. I just fell out of covering it as much while covering this. Guru is okay, this is from Kenny. Guru is unbearable, man. He was cherry-picking strikes. He has been on Sugar's podcast, so of course he's biased. But I didn't watch the full video. I couldn't stand it. Come on, Kenny. You got to be able to do your due diligence. Because if I were you, Kenny, and I was balls deep in the MMA scene right now, I would make a response video to it. Y'all don't know about the W.A.D.E streams in the car? Talk to them, Leo. They don't know, bro. Kenny, if I were you and I was coming up in the MMA scene, I would do a full breakdown of the video if I disagreed, right? If I disagreed. I would do a full-on breakdown of it. So you got to watch the full vid, dude. You got to watch it. I know it's an hour long, but you got to watch it just for the due diligence. So again, I'm listening. I'm listening to Jordy and the boys. They're saying this is a 2-2 fight. I want to ask you guys, if Willie Hutchison wins this fight, is that considered an upset? Some don't remember the Wade car streams breaking down the UFC. Facts, bro. People don't remember. People just weren't there, to be fair. What I think about Usyk Tyson 2, I think Tyson has the pieces to win that fight. I think he could put the puzzle. He could figure that puzzle out. Nuru. Jesus Christ. I've watched too much of the hub. Guru's whole narrative was causing strikes. Do not clip that, chat. Guru's whole narrative was damage causing strikes. But Suga caused no damage round 1. Merab outlanded him and mauled him. And Guru has the audacity to talk about swing round. It's a horrible narrative. So I guess the whole narrative is that Jesus Christ. The whole narrative that and I shouldn't say narrative. I don't know. I haven't watched the video. I don't want to attribute his words to something I don't know. But the entire argument is based off the first round, I assume, for Guru. Like if it's the first round, then he calls that round a swing fight, because from what I understand, 2 of the judges had Sean winning 3 and 5. So I guess to flip the fight, all he needs to do is find a way to give Sean the first. Look at this. Willie Hutchison's going crazy right now, dude. Buatsi with a nice right-handed return, but Willie Hutchison, did Willie Hutchison not have an upset on the 5v5 card as well? Or am I tripping? Round 1 was clearly 10-8 to Merab. Round 3 was clear Merab as well, to be honest. I gotta go back and watch, because that would be interesting if people see it that differently. Just remembering back. Oh, left hand from Willie Hutchison. That was nice. That was nice, dude. Willie Hutchison, hey, bro. He is winning this fight, dude. Willie Hutchison's winning this shit. He's expending a lot of energy. It's a 12 round. I mean, I that sounds good. But Willie went 12, I'm pretty sure, before in his career, no? Oh, headbutt. Is this the first time he's going 12? He's not winning? I think he's winning. I think he's winning at least that round. A 10-8 with knee strikes, a few takedowns and glancing shots is crazy. Okay, so this is the problem. I have to go back and watch because I can't believe any of you guys. Everybody thinks that the other person's crazy and biased and whatever the fuck if you have a different take. But I did see that Guru was giving a different scoring criteria for knee strikes to the thigh, right? Gio, I got you. AJ Dubois, my prediction was, I think, round 7 stoppage, AJ. I don't understand. Here's my thing about the knee strikes to the thigh, right? I don't know if Guru was counting them as like less or more, but they had their own category. So I don't know if that's probably a good thing, right? But I look at them as the same way I look at leg kicks. You know? I look at those like knees to the leg or knees to, wherever. Even this, like when dudes start kneeing fools in the freaking ass. I look at it as a leg kick. Shout out thighs. I like thighs. Okay. There you go. But it's the same principle to me, right? Like if you're going to throw a knee to the leg, look at Hutchison off the back foot. Nice. Watsy, though, going to the body. That's good work. Well, this is how I look at it, Kenny. If you're going to throw a knee to the leg, what's the difference in that knee if you threw it to the body versus to the leg? Would it count as a significant strike? And I don't know, does Guru count it as a significant strike? Because if or, you know, whatever you want to call it, but a damaging strike. If you throw the knee to the leg, but let's just say that same knee was thrown to the body, would it be a damaging shot? Because if that's the case, I don't know why it's considered less damaging when you throw it to the leg. Because if that's also the case, then you can logically make the argument that leg kicks don't mean as much as body kicks. And I don't think anybody in the sport would agree with that. Right? Leg kicks matter damage-wise just as bad as body kicks do, I would assume. And the motion of that knee is not like any different when it goes to the thigh or the body or the head. It just lands in a different spot. Oh, W.A.D.E with a big right hand. So I would have to weigh the knees to the leg like I would weigh a knee to the body if it landed in the same force, just at a different spot. You know what I mean? Oh, Hutchison goes down. Shit. Someone spoiled it in chat. Guys, don't be spoiling shit. Damn, W.A.D.E needed that bad. Oh, he's working the body here. Yeah, dude. Whoever said Hutch was going to get tired, you're right. I'm wrong. You should have my job. That was a big round for W.A.D.E. But tell me, guys, does that logic make sense that I'm bringing to you for you know, how to score? I know we're talking MMA in the middle of a boxing fight, but I think it's a dope thing. I know Weasel MMA does this a lot too. Weasel MMA does the strike-by-strike breakdowns of fights. Maybe he has one out. I'll go watch it too. But that kind of stuff is interesting. I enjoy that stuff. That was a nice uppercut to the body and a second one behind it from W.A.D.E. Oof, that's got to hurt. That logic makes sense to an extent. Yeah, I just think that, like, I don't understand how how else you score a knee strike to the leg or a knee strike to anywhere, you know? I just think the word damage is, like, so subjective to get a hold of, you know? Because if you can say, you know, a damaging shot is a punch to the face, right? Because it affects the fight moving forward, right? It affects, you know, how you breathe, or it affects how you see, or it makes you bleed, whatever. Visually, you could argue, oh, nice check left hook there from Hutch, but W.A.D.E is just stalking him right now. This is body freaking, you want to call Idris the body breaker. This guy right here, dude. You could argue, and I'm not saying this is the entirety of the case, because, you know, we've talked, Sean's come out about the hip labrum tear, even though I'm a little skeptical on hip labrum tear surgery because I was supposed to have one and I'm not going to have it. I think it is needed in some cases, maybe not in others. But anyway, you could argue that because Merab throws and lands so many knees to the leg in the first round, it does maybe affect Sean's mobility. Oh, left hook Hutch. Oh, right hook, left hook Hutch. Oh, a headbutt. Yeah, a little headbutt there from Hutch. Headbutt from Hutch. No, you can't score knees to the thigh. They have never severely debilitated anyone as solid as leg kicks have. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that didn't debilitate Sean's ability to move and bounce and not be flat-footed? How do you know that? You can't just say things and make it true. Like, no, you can't score it because it didn't debilitate. How do you know? Oh, another check right hook. Dude, W.A.D.E's walking through everything, bro. W.A.D.E is just walking through shit right now. He looked sluggish when the bell rang, maybe. But, again, he looked sluggish as the fight went on more and more and more. Another right hand from Hutch, and it was clean. Fucking hell. He's just walking, like, W.A.D.E's just walking through some of this stuff. Uppercut, Hutch. W.A.D.E is a fucking tank, dude, because he's like, fuck you. Oh, that was a low blow. Fuck you, I'm walking through all this shit. Bro got bruised thighs for sure. It's not even about the visual bruise of the thigh. It's about how it affects the fight. And again, I think it could be argued. That those knees to the leg had an effect on Sean's mobility and potentially his ability to stuff takedowns, be explosive on offense, defend himself, circle, all those things. To say, no, it didn't affect him at all. No, it didn't strike. No, it didn't land. It didn't debilitate him. To say that, it, to me, seems like it's you have a pointed argument. And you want to make the point based on what you feel versus what the possibilities actually were. And what actually happened. Oh, huge right hand from W.A.D.E. That was fucking huge at the end of the round. Holy shit, what a fight. Fuck. Thigh baby, you'd have to go back and show me how many knees to the thigh have clearly affected fights versus haven't. Right? There is how many knees to the thigh in this fight, and the after effects could be the takedowns, right? 1 + 1 doesn't just equal 2. When guys get leg kicked, one time sometimes they switch their stance. Would you not call that affecting the fight? What am I scoring this? That last round I feel like has to go to, well, I don't know. Did he get a point taken for the headbutt? I don't know, man. I feel like that last round has to go to Hutch, but I don't know if, God, that right hand at the end of the round was massive for W.A.D.E. But you got the 10-8 round before that. We'll tally up at the end here, but he lost a point? Fuck. Okay, well, there you go. 9-9 then. No, I don't think it's 10-9 W.A.D.E. I think W.A.D.E. still lost the round, but it would be a 9-9 round. In my opinion. If you say that W.A.D.E. won the round, then it would be a 10-8 round. Because they took the point from Hutch, right? What a fight we got so far. Yeah, W.A.D.E.'s just walking through shit, man. Hutch is landing on the chin, and he's just walking through that shit. 2 10-8s on the scorecard is disastrous. If that's W.A.D.E.'s round and that's 2 10-8s to W.A.D.E., it's going to be a fucking ridiculous uphill climb. You ever see a fighter fold the way they do to leg kicks? No, I've never seen that. I've actually never watched the sport at all. I don't even know what leg kicks are. I actually never seen them. And by the way, you want to talk about folding to leg kicks. Before the low leg kick was introduced, high thigh leg kicks were damaging, but they weren't crippling unless you were Jose Aldo, Mirko Krokop, or honestly, a lot of the Brazilian fighters, to be fair. But there weren't a lot of guys that were super damaging with the outside leg kick as far as what you see with the low leg kick. They hurt. They would leave welts. They would make you switch stance. But low leg kicks drop you. Oh, W.A.D.E. combos right now on the ropes. Teeing off a bit there. Casual concept. Like I said, I've been covering the sport probably longer than you guys have been watching the sport. I've been watching the sport probably as long as you guys have been alive. But hey, I'll accept the casual concept claims here. Oh, left hook again from Hutch. That was nasty. I did see Ali in the 60s. This is true. I was there. I was actually in the nightclub that he rolled up on Sonny Liston, and Liston shot the pop gun at him. I was there. Oh, the lights just went out in the arena. What just happened? The lights went out and freaking... Oh, okay. They came back on. That was crazy. Middle of the round, both fighters get a break. Well, not middle of the round. End of the round, both fighters get a break because the lights went out. Wild. You turned them back on. Thanks, dude. Yeah, this has got to go. This round's got to go to W.A.D.E. And again, if you gave him the last round, I did it. But if you did give him the last round, and even if you didn't give him the last round and it's 9-9, Hutch is definitely behind. You know what I'm saying? Someone said hit the Undertaker song. Hutch keeps doing the Ryan Garcia shoulder roll. That's when you know it's bad. If we're calling it the Ryan Garcia shoulder roll versus like just a shoulder roll, we know the difference, dude. We know the difference, dude. Some bad storms going on in London tonight or in the UK. I respect your takes and knowledge, but low kicks have shown more. Yeah, low kicks have been. My point wasn't about low kicks. My point was about leg kicks. You misunderstood, Die Baby. I didn't say low leg kicks. I said leg kicks. The argument, oh my Lord, W.A.D.E.'s going crazy right now. Body shots. Right hand over the top. Oh, combination from Hutch. Right hand Hutch. He fires back on W.A.D.E.'s got him hurt. Jesus. No, maybe he's not hurt. He just went, nah, I'm good. Oh, right hand Hutch. He's walking forward on W.A.D.E. I think Hutch, again, I don't know how these rounds have been scored. But he's got to start winning some of these rounds. And unfortunately for him, the best round he had the fucking headbutt in. Oh, left hook W.A.D.E. Hutchinson looks pretty gassed. How long till Joshua? I would say about 3 hours. Might end in a draw with W.A.D.E. defending with his face. Yeah, the scorecard's going to be a little wonky because of all the kind of craziness that's happened so far. But I think Hutch needs to really definitively win this round. And he's come out strong, but there's still some time here. Last minute and change here. Oh, double freaking body shot from W.A.D.E. Uppercut W.A.D.E. Right hand. See, this is how he could sneak this round back, man. And he's chopping to the body. He's working. He's pushing back. Hutch, this is how you do it, man. W.A.D.E. got a win. Remember the point deduction? Wait, was the point deduction taken from W.A.D.E.? I thought they took the point from Hutch on the headbutt. Oh, uppercut, left hook. They took it from Hutch. Yeah, I was going to say. What? Oh, another body shot drops Hutch, though. That's exactly what you couldn't have happen if you're a Hutch fan. That's another drop. And that's going to give W.A.D.E. this round. And we still got 10 seconds. He might try to close the show here. You could tell Hutch is just dead tired right now, and he's getting hurt to the body. Oh, man. That's a rough one for Hutch. That's another round to W.A.D.E. Another 10. As close as that round was, all of a sudden it's going to be a swing 10-8, dude. Because as much as I would rather give that a 10-9, because of how close that round was and how much work that Hutch did to start the round, getting dropped like that, pretty much automatically 10-8, dude. Turkey said he's going to force Dana to be friends with Ariel. That's fucking hilarious. He's going to force him to be friends. That's so funny. He's going to make them hold hands and walk in tandem like they're just What's the field they frolic through in The Wizard of Oz? Hilarious. Oh, shit. Again, thigh baby, you keep going back to the low leg kicks. I don't disagree with you that low leg kicks are probably one of the most damaging strikes in MMA. They will stop fights by themselves. I agree with you. Leg kicks, on the other hand, to the thigh, are not notoriously known for stopping fights. They're damaging. They affect the fight. But they're no different than... Well, they are different, but they're no more or less scored than a body kick. Notice I didn't mention head kicks, because I think head kicks are also as severely damaging as low leg kicks. Can end the fight with one. Can end the fight with multiple. You know what I'm saying? The point you're trying to make about, knees to the thigh don't end fights, so therefore can't be counted as significant or can't be counted as damage, doesn't make sense to me. Because the damage you can measure from those strikes can be, again, how that affects the rest of the fight. Not every strike is a fight ender. Does that mean it shouldn't be counted as a damaging strike, as a significant strike? Does a punch to the body really, a jab to the body or a right hand to the body without it being a hook, have those ended many fights? Oh my goodness. W.A.D.E running forward on Hutch. He gets kind of thrown into the ropes there, but he's teeing off. Do I see Mr. Tommy Fury no friends on screen? Damn, that's cold. Yeah, I think, getting kicked in the thigh, it does definitely fucking hurt, but getting kicked in the calf is, like, brutal. Debilitatingly brutal. You know, not even mention the whole, perennial nerve issue where you can kick someone in the low calf and hit that perennial nerve and cause drop foot, and now they can't even use the foot. It's immobile. Happened to O'Malley before. Happened to Mike Chandler back in Bellator. It's happened to a bunch of guys. It happened to Henry Cejudo, I think, in the DJ fight. And then he got it back, the DJ 2 fight. But those drastically affect the fight. I mean, Alex Pereira has been the guy now, right, that has utilized it. But once it came into the sport, the low calf kick has been just brutal, dude. Mayweather punished people with body straights? Yeah, I'm sure he punished them. I didn't say that. I said ended fights. Because that seems to be the argument. Only a straight punch, only a punch that it ends the fight is what we're talking about. Only a strike that ends the fight is what I've been told matters. New title of this stream: do leg kicks change a fight's momentum? Actually. Because my whole point in the argument, by the way, and I think that's another W.A.D.E round. Wait, foot stomps and shoulder strikes I don't think are the same measure as knees to the thigh. And shoulder strikes broke a guy's nose. I see your point, but you can torque and explode with more effectiveness than a knee strike? Interesting. So when Sean O'Malley throws a knee up the middle and it lands on the face of Chito Vera and sounds like a shotgun went off in the arena, right? Or when Corey Sandhagen throws a flying knee off his back foot and knocks out Frankie Edgar, right? Or when Jorge Masvidal runs up and throws a knee on Ben Askren and leaves him slumped. These things aren't as damaging? I'm being a little facetious, but you get my point. You can't just say things like, because the torque and power of a kick is more than a knee in certain circumstances, that it is in all circumstances. The strike is the strike. I don't think that foot stomps are equivalent. But they still should be counted. I agree with you. I think that knees to the leg are the equivalent of strike as leg kicks to the thigh. At least in the terms of scoring. I don't think they're equivalent to low calf kicks. I don't think they're equivalent to head kicks. But I think knees to the head are equivalent. Let's ask Joe Rogan what hurts more. Well, I feel like I've heard DJ say that a knee to the thigh is like a leg kick. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've heard him say that somewhere. Oh, Watsy tried to go pull right hand, wasn't there. Nice cheeky left hook. Double left hook, right hand. Hutch is firing on him now. But again, it just felt like Hutch has not hurt Buatsi at all in this fight. Didn't Vicente Luque literally break Mike Perry's nose and shift it to the right like the Pangea theory in their fight? You're controlling your body. You're controlling. Wait, it says, however, you're expending the most of your force on controlling the entire body. It's much hard to land power. Well, that's the thing. Merab has got, if I remember right, he's got a lock on the body, but he has leverage to throw that knee. And Sean's not really defending much there other than just kind of standing there. Merab's got his weight on what would be his lead knee to then explode off of it and throw the knee. There's still leverage to throw that shot, and you still leverage the body by pulling it in as you throw it to land a big shot. Like, again, I don't know if you've ever been kneed at all. But it fucking hurts, dude. Even if you're in a clinch. Same with the Muay Thai clinch. Like you spoke about. If you're in the Thai plum and you're pulling a guy's head down into the knee, that's leverage. Even if you're still controlling him with it. Anderson Silva used to do the same thing. It's a tough fight, man. Oh, Terrence Crawford in the crowd. Everybody's going to make the Kendrick Lamar joke. Do I ever have any pets? Yeah, I've had, the kid behind Tyson Fury flipped the camera off. Bo is my dog right now. But he stays with my mom. Is that Tyson Fury's kid that flipped off the camera? I used to have a couple of dogs when I lived in Tennessee. One was named Pepper. One was named Panda based on the spots on their coat. They were both blue heelers. And my dad has had dogs forever. But yeah, my 3 dogs would have been Pepper, Panda, and now Bo, who is the love of my mom's life. Yeah, the Kendrick Lamar, Terrence Crawford bit will never die. I just don't know if Willie can hurt him, man. And I think he's going to have to. He probably needs a stoppage here, to be honest with you. Willie Hutch probably needs a stoppage. Oh, uppercut. And Hutchison's throwing everything behind these. He's really turning stuff over, man. Wade, you look like you have a tarantula as a pet. Nope. I did have a friend one time in school that had like a snake as a pet. It was super weird, man. I couldn't understand that. Could not understand that. Again, great punches here from Hutch, man. Little short hooks, uppercut, then Buatsi with a right hand on the exit, but I just think the damage has been done. You got dropped twice, had the 9-9 round, and Buatsi's 1 round's going away as well. Buatsi, it's either he has an insane chin, but I also think, I mean, it's not like, listen, Hutchinson is a professional boxer. It's not that he can't punch, but he may just not possess the same power as Buatsi. And he may not be landing as clean in certain instances or have as much power on the shot. There's a lot of them that Hutch is standing almost at clinch range and kind of throwing the quick shots. But there's also some he's put some power into that just Buatsi ate. I think Sean's fatigue can more so be attributed to Merab's pace, but that's the thing. Merab's pace wasn't really crazy in this fight outside of the times he shot on Sean, right? Like on the feet, I thought he was more patient than I've ever seen Merab. And I will absolutely agree that Merab's wrestling is going to fucking drain you when he's control time of, I don't remember, round 2 and 4. I think he had some pretty hefty control time. But like someone else said, Sean looked to be a little flat coming out regardless. And then after that first round, it seemed like it started to also go further down. I don't think that Sean, who had trained for this fight the way he had, is gassed after one round like that. And a minute or so of control time. All I'm saying is I think we have to give, and again, I don't know, maybe I need to go back and actually watch the Guru video. Maybe he separated knees to the thigh because they were a different category of significant or something. But I think you have to give credence to shots that landed, and I just saw on the video it said knees to thigh, and I went, okay, maybe that's like a separate thing. He's using that to say that's, something that Sean didn't have, so he's going to have it separately. But I would just count it as a significant strike or a damaging strike or whatever. This is a great fight, man. Everybody in that comment section is saying Guru switched up, but I think the video is justified. I mean, that's the internet, bro. People are just going to say, like, whatever emotion comes to their brain instead of taking an objective look at a video and trying to make sense of what the author is trying to say. That happens to me all the time. But Guru is going to get it more because I think he has a relationship with Sean and those guys. I think he has a relationship with those guys. So that's probably why people are like, oh, he's being biased or whatever, And he very well could be. But at the same time, if the video's content makes sense, then it makes sense. People are saying that because Sean invited him on his pod. That's what I'm saying. People can't give any sort of justification based on the actual merit, so they got to look for your relationships outside of it or whatever, dude. I'm not, like I said, I don't know. I need to go and watch it. But why, Sean, are you so mad? Try to understand that I want you as a fan. Dear Sean, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Guru wasn't counting the knees to thighs as a damaging strike. Well, that's silly to me. That's silly. Like I said, if you're not counting knees to the thigh as a damaging strike, then you shouldn't be counting leg kicks to the thigh as a damaging strike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did see Sean O'Malley's buddy getting super emotional about like not being let into a party or something. Listen, I'm not here to judge anybody's friend group or nothing like that, but usually if you have a guy like that hanging around that starts to go me. Wait, what do we got? We got a split? Willie got a win on this? I don't know about that. Hold on. 115, 110. Yeah. 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 That's the right decision. A split, I don't understand at all. But that's insane. That's insane. They tried to rob W.A.D.E badly, dude. That's insane. Man, scoring fucking sucks, dude. God. Scoring fucking sucks. Here we are talking about another score in boxing. And the whole stream, we've been talking about the MMA score. Fuck, dude. Let's just fucking get a better way of doing this, or get these old fucks that were around when the Marquess of Queensberry was created that have cataracts in their eyes out of the judging seats and get some new blood in there, or more people, something, dude. Fuck me. I'm tweeting, guys. I'm tweeting. We're tweeting. We're tweeting. We're tweeting. Look at the difference in the scorecards. 117, 108, 115, 110, and 113, 112. That's how you know a judge is like, bro, I'm just going to find a way to justify giving Hutch a win here, but I'm going to do it close. I'm going to do it real close. Dog, come on. What are you talking about? I think Guru put them in their own category because he sees them as a joke. I think they matter at times, but I think Sean's shots were a lot more solid in rounds 3 and 5 at least. I mean, again, to say they're a joke makes no sense. What does that mean? How are they a joke? How are knees to the thigh a joke? Again, I don't know that there's any. I don't know how you can look at those and then say, well, leg kicks to the thigh are much different. I think they're pretty similar. They're in a different position, sure. But it's still a damaging strike to that area. I don't know how you call it a joke. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But, I mean, listen. Maybe Chatter is misrepresenting Guru, or maybe Guru actually thinks that, but I would disagree. I would wholeheartedly disagree. Because damage is, again, how it affects the fight, which I think it does in a various amount of ways. I think knees to the thigh with the body lock could be attributed to the same strikes thrown in the clinch. Why are we talking about older video games? If we are, GoldenEye 007 on the 64 was a banger. Sly Cooper on the PlayStation. Kingdom Hearts I played for a bit. That was fire. Sly Cooper was that fucking game, dude. Y'all remember the game King of Monsters? Halo for sure. Halo 2 for sure. Y'all remember the game King of Monsters? I don't know if y'all ever played it. It was on PlayStation 2. It was like you could be like these monsters running around in the city picking up shit and throwing it. It was dope. I think it was called King of Monsters. I don't remember actually. Wait, if O'Malley won that fight, how much longer do you think he would have held the belt for? I mean, Umar's a fucking dangerous motherfucker, dude. Umar is ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. So, I don't know. If he struggles with Merab, he'll probably struggle with Umar, and, the list goes on and on. No, I wasn't a big fan on horror games, dude. I don't watch horror movies or play horror games like that. Kingdom Hearts, not Kingdom of Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's a dope like crossover game where a lot of Disney characters were in it. It was dope. So you haven't seen it. Haven't seen what? Rampage? No, I swear it was called King of Monsters or something. What was it called, dude? It wasn't called King of Monsters. War of the Monsters? War of the Monsters. This was it right here, dude. Not King of Monsters, sorry. This one right here. The movie? Oh, no, I haven't seen that. This was the game, dude. This was the game. I felt like it looked way better than this. But, again, you always remember things differently when you go back and actually see the games. Let me see if I can find video of it, dude. Let me see if I can find a video of it. Oh, this is on the PC. This is what it looked like back in the day? Good Lord. All right, we'll watch this one. This was it, dude. This was such a fire game. I used to love this shit. Y'all are so young, you probably never played this, but OGs know this was it, man. This was the fucking game. They literally just drop you in a city, right? They drop you in a city, and you can use pretty much anything in the city to your disposal. It was fire, dude. It was sick. Look, you could pick up the antenna and stab the freaking monster with it. He would, like, throw it through their fucking chest, dude. It's sick. I didn't play Bully, no. Bully was boring to me. You could pick up a tanker. You could pick up the other monster. This guy kind of low-key sucks. Boom. Knocking him through buildings. Look, he just picked up a car. He could throw it at motherfuckers. It was dope, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this is a fire game. No one played it back in the day, though. I think I got it on sale at Walmart, dude. Godzilla Dollar General version. I mean, yeah, kind of, to be honest, yeah. That was good. I played Red Dead a little bit for sure. What other games, OG games, did we like? All right, who's next, by the way? Who we got next? What's the next fight? You should play Hawk to us. Okay, Travis, what's wrong with you, bro? Legit, what's wrong with you, dog? Cancel Wade for bully comment? Oh, bro. First off, it's not how my name's spelled. Secondly, I know a lot of people fell in love with that game. I was just not one of them. Sorry. I couldn't be asked, man. I couldn't be arsed, mate. Shiraz was on the 5v5 card as well, right? Wade, we miss you at Misfits. Sorry, guys. When's the fight, please and thank you? I don't know, and I'm sorry. Dude, I started playing Fortnite in 2017. Everybody's talking about 2018 Fortnite. It was the end of 2017 when the beta came out, and I was playing the freaking, what was it called? Save the World mode. I was one of the OGs on Fortnite, bro. I was there. I was there when you were like there was all default skins. Again, Save the World mode was like the big thing at first. And then they started the Battle Royale. I watched the growth of Ninja from fucking nothing. Not nothing. He was killing it on H1Z1. I watched him go crazy, though, in the game. I watched my boy CDN the Thudded. That's where I started following CDN. And I just watched the game evolve and go crazy, dude. I was way back in there, dude. I think I have, like, my first skin was Season 2, I think. I've played the Friday the 13th game, but I wasn't like, I didn't play it a bunch as a kid. Is Kyler dope at COD? I don't know. Baturviev. That's an interesting way to pronounce it. Chat, can I just show you really quick before this fight starts? Can I show you Neyland Stadium? Look at my home, dude. Look at how beautiful my home is. Just look at it, dude. Just look at it. It's so beautiful, man. God, it's so beautiful. Morgan Wallen performed there last night. I guess he's there tonight, too. I'm not sure. But, God, it's just so nice. Just amazing, dude. Look at it. For a concert, son. You know what's so cool is Morgan Wallen's from Knoxville. He actually, I think he went to Gibbs High School in Knoxville. So that gives me goosebumps, man. That's a hometown dude just killing it out here. And you guys know I've been a Morgan Wallen fan for forever, so. But imagine, you grow up in Knoxville. I grew up about 10 minutes south of Knoxville, coming back to Knoxville and selling out Neyland, dude. Fire. Fire. Watch the boxing match. Hey, dumbass, it's not on. Watch these nuts, dude. Postal 2? I'm not sure what that is. Calm down, Elliot. When I ask for your opinion on things, I'll go through your mother first. We need a Morgan Wallen sing-along after? Bet. You got to tell me twice, dude. I remember Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, my God. You're making me think of, what was it, Star Fox 64? Wade hasn't been the same since the Haney Garcia beating. I don't even know what that means. I'm 90% neck. That's true. I have a massively long neck so that when I'm hitting your mother from behind, I can look around from the front and see her emotional reactions and her face quivering and her biting her own lip and living in that moment. That's why my neck is so long. I was going to say, there was a video game, you said Star Wars Battlefront. I think it was Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64. Oh, my Lord. Left hand from Shiraz right off rip. What the fuck? Jesus. Left hand in the first 15 seconds, son. Holy. Another left hand. Yeah, this is not going to go very well for Denny. Yeah, Star Fox 64 was the one, dude. I loved that game. Shiraz is a fucking massive dude. Holy shit. What's his weight class? Oh, left hand, right hand behind it. Left hook, uppercut. Undercard has nothing on the one from last weekend. He's a giant, dude. He does not fight like Slim, dude. Oh, beautiful counter left hook. Seeing everything. Oh, Shiraz with a freaking onslaught there. What round we in? We're in the first. This is the first round. Oh, left hook to the body. Then he goes back, nice little right hook to the body to answer it. Middleweight, Jesus. This guy's a fucking middleweight. Looking like freaking Tommy Hearns out there, dude. But bigger. Oh, my Lord, he's throwing nasty hooks right now. Holy fuck. Ref's head is too distracting. What does that mean? You hope Dubois is able to connect clean on Joshua so we get an exciting fight. Yeah, I think this is going to be an exciting fight. I think we're going to get a bit of back and forth. Oh, Elliot, you hurt? You hurt, little guy? Hey, relax, bud. Don't get so emotional. Breathe in. It'll be okay. You fucking goof. It's crazy, the attention seekers in the chat, man. They get their name mentioned. Wade said my name. Hurry, type something. Neck joke. Pad work. Say something. You fucking goofballs. Crazy. Dude, switch stance left hand on the fucking temple, dog. Temple. Nasty. Bullying you is showing you love. None of you in chat could ever bully me. You all live under 6 feet and in mom's basement. I saw someone say that to me on Twitter. It's like, yo, we should bully this guy. Because I said something about the whole KSI Lunchly thing. I was like, bro, you're not bullying nobody. What are you talking about? Big Z, you've never seen what 6'5" looks like. And 250 pounds is the size of your women, okay? You are not 250. I got 2 moms. Okay. Don't know what that had to do with anything, but all right. Bro, I KO people like you on the way to the fight. The thought of you just walking around knocking random people out on the street on the way to watch a fight that you would never absolutely ever be in. Wade, you think I'm tough? You think you tough? Is that what I'm hearing? Remedy, why do you have a TM at the end of your name like anyone is going to steal your name and trademark it? No one cares that you got the name Remedy for your YouTube channel or that you got an anime picture for it. I can promise you no one's going to the copyright office and going, you know what? I should steal this guy's name and likeness. People have to like you to steal your likeness, and they don't. I know there's 2 big Z's, dude. What the hell? One's got like a Joe Biden open mouth picture. Predictions? I just predicted the main event. And I'm going to say Joshua round 7. Oh, oh, my Lord. Another shot on the temple there. Then he's going to... Oh, he can't get up? No, he can't get up. He's stumbling around. That's it. Shiraz again with just a sneaky shot to end. It was very, very slick. I don't know. Very slick. Wait, what's the top reply? I got to see it. Bro committing assault on the way to the event. Yeah, right? The fuck? Why Wade so vexed? I'm not. You guys, I don't understand. You guys start it, and then I just respond, and then you guys go, whoa, hey, this guy. I thought we could banter. I guess not. I guess the chat's soft all of a sudden. I don't know. You guys start it. I never come after you until you come after me, and then there we go. I don't understand, dude. How many chat members to jump you? Well, if we just do the math, right? Most of chat is like 5'2", 110. Most of them are fueled by Prime, so their entire hydration system is off, right? They've got every flavor of Prime in their system, maybe injecting it into their veins. I'm not sure. And I would say they were built like Bazinga before the weight loss, even at 140 pounds. So I would say like 5 or 10 of you, maybe 20. So I would say maybe, 10 to 20 of you. I would think. I'm 5'5", 115, so you're somewhat accurate. Ralph, I appreciate the honesty, and I'm also very sorry for your circumstance in life. I apologize on behalf of God for making you that way. This is an American chat. They're growing up with Glocks. So I'm going to get shot, is what you're saying. Nice. Left hook. And the fact that you said that they're American, so they're growing up with a Glock, makes me think, and not even think, know that you're not American. To think that we all just grow up with a Glock fucking 40 on our waist. Let's set it up. 20 chatters versus Wade. Let's go. And I'm 24 years old. That's okay, bro. Ralph, like I said, love the honesty, man. Wait, y'all don't. Guys, no one gets a Glock 40 stuffed in their crib. What are you talking about? If you guys, if you can't run a mile in under 8 minutes, then we shouldn't even be talking. We can't even have a conversation. 5'11", now say sorry. If you're saying 5'11", then you're definitely 5'9". If you're saying you're 5'11", you're definitely 5'9". That's like the dudes that say they're 6 feet. We all know they're 5'10", dude. I'm sorry. 8 minutes is easy. I agree. I'm just saying. Most of the chat's not making it, dude. We don't run 5Ks over here, Nathan. We run miles because they're longer. I don't think they're longer. We don't use the metric system over here, pal. So whatever these kgs are, I only know 1 kg, and he played for the Timberwolves, all right, and the Celtics. And he's on TV right now talking about the fights. I'm 260 at 5'10". I have no cardio. Yeah, 6'6", 250, I'm definitely outrunning you. It's not even close, dude. I'm definitely outrunning you. Not even close, dog. You're getting smoked. Measure yourself on camera, fake 6'3". If I had my tape measure here, I would. I might be 6'4". I'm not even lying. I might be 6'4". But my tape measure's in the garage. $5K is nothing, dude. I'll choose a few that can sit on Wade so he can't move. You got to catch me to sit on me. They're interviewing Shiraz. Is bike ride cardio the same as running cardio? That's a question that I think has been in the combat sports scene for ages. Does riding a bike give you the same benefits as running for your cardiovascular system? Like, let's say if you ride a bike long distance or whatever, and then you try to run at that same pace, not the same pace, but if you try to run, is your cardio built for running after riding the bike? Because I think biking is better for muscle building, I would assume, right? Like, unless you're sprinting. Sprinting is very good for muscle building. But if you're doing long distance running versus biking, I would say biking would be better for muscle building. Different muscles? I don't know that that's true. If you're biking and sprinting, I think outside of the arms, unless you're assault biking, you're probably using a lot of the same muscles. Now, long distance running, maybe you might be right. You're not using your hamstrings as much. You're still using them, but maybe they're not as like highly impacted, you know? But I think if you're like when you're assault biking, I think you're using the same muscles, or at least a generality of the same muscles as you would be sprinting. Outside of maybe your glutes, because your sprints, your glutes would be activated a little more. I want to spar Wade. I train at Wallet Shark's gym. Zane, you will never spar me. I apologize in advance. Don't you want... Right. I think you can still do the things, Click, as a cyclist, utilizing the muscles, but maybe not putting as much of a strain on. Yeah, Big Z, that makes sense. Your fighting cardio is built by fighting, or, you know, training in the same way you fight. Have you ever tried rowing? Not like any official capacity. I've done the one in the gym. How many days a week do you train? People asking creators to spar are so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, spar me, dude. Me and you, dude. On camera, we're going to do it. Spar me, bro. No. Why? Oh, you're scared? We'll put it on my YouTube channel. It'll be great, dude. All right, bro. Okay. Nah. Why do you think people in the influencer scene fight, chat? Just a question. Why do you think they fight? Wade's nose just poking out like it's asking to be broke. If we're talking about things poking out, when I see your mother, things poke out, buddy. So you're focused on the nose. She's focused on something else, dog. Oh. They're going off on Chris Eubank right now. What the hell? Talk shit, back it up. No, people fight in the influencer scene because there's a lot of money and attention involved, and attention also creates money. And sure, maybe a couple of different guys are like, oh, you know, I'm doing this for legacy, whatever, but for the most part, money, attention, views, that's the whole thing. Bring Christian back. Okay, Christian lives not here. Bro rocking the 2mm Peter. Again, I don't use the metric system, but if 2 millimeters means north of 7, then yeah, we're rocking together, all right? That's what we're talking. Wade's background. Wade's background reminds me of his relationship with his father. What the fuck does that mean, dude? Oh, yeah. My father went ghost. You're a piece of shit, bro. He did it. He did it. Dubois by stoppage? Okay, let's see. Let's see, dude. I'm getting nervous because we're getting closer to Tennessee playing, dude. I'm getting super fucking nervous. Chat, would you guys actually stay around for a Tennessee watch-along, even though I don't have a thumbnail ready for it? It probably shouldn't be on this channel, right? I shouldn't have a Tennessee watch-along on this channel. Nico injured in warm-up. That's not true. They haven't even started warm-ups. It's 4 hours before the game starts. Probably should switch to Wade's World. I actually have a football channel. It is called What We Saying. If you guys remember What We Saying, it started as me and Sensei covering other things. Now it's my football channel. Shout out Ryan Garcia. He's back on the streams. 5'6", 180, 5 years of MMA. I'm cooking you, Wade. I'm sure you would. You have 5 years of experience. You're a short little guy, but I'm sure you would. Congratulations to you on your 5 years of MMA. And anything else in life and sport, I'm cooking you, though. In anything else that requires athletic activity, you're losing. So you can because of your experience and your time in the scene of MMA, then congratulations. You would beat me, absolutely. But in everything else, athletically, I would beat you. Okay, maybe not soccer, but that's also because I don't play. But like an athletic venture, like let's say a decathlon, I win. I'm saying I win. Sprint, jump, throw, I win. Cricket is not an athletic sport. Stop it. Cricket's not an athletic sport. Stop. I'm not saying I'm Mickey Mantle. I'm just saying I know, just based on your measurements, that it's probably not going to go well for you. A bit heavy for 5'6". 5'6", 180, you're a bit heavy. Just kicked off Auburn, Arkansas. What do you got, Wade? Ooh. I mean, Arkansas scores the ball a lot. I haven't really watched a lot of Auburn this year, man. I know they haven't really played anybody yet, so this is both. Arkansas, they had an opportunity to go into OK State and win. Choked it. I mean, fucking choked that shit. So I don't know. I don't know what Auburn really brings. So I don't know if I should pick based on what I don't know. Is it at Auburn? If it's at Auburn, then I'm going to take War Eagle. I'm going to take the Tigers. But if it's at Arkansas, I could easily see, what's his name, Taylon Green? Guy's a monster, dude. If they can figure it out for him, he's a baller. USC or Michigan? USC. USC's beating Michigan. Georgia Tech about to be good? No. Not in football, dude. They'll be good enough to beat Florida State and win some games in the fraudulent ACC, but no. Doesn't cricket take a week to finish a game? Yeah, cricket might be the most unathletic sport invented. Big Z, you cannot debate me in Discord after the fights. I'm a natural 200. That's even worse at 5'6". To me. What do you think of Nebraska in college football? I mean, they got their first real test against Illinois, and they failed at home. That's probably not a great look. Everybody was saying Nebraska was back, college playoff contenders. I disagree. They are not ready. And this, like I said, tonight will be the night where we find out how good Tennessee and Oklahoma are, because Tennessee's win versus NC State is not looking as impressive as it was, because Clemson is now up 35-7 on them at the half. So let's see how impressive that win really is. Let's see how good this team really is. And I'm a Tennessee homer. I'm very cautious with anointing them, because I've seen what happens in the past when we get a little too jumpy in Knoxville. We need to discuss how Clemson's been overrated. I mean, there's a bunch of people. Oh, they're talking Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, and Jordy shit. Bars, Dean, I see you. They're saying that Tommy rejected $20 million for the Netflix card. I don't know what the number was that Jake and them offered him. I don't know what the number was. I would assume that they offered Mike more money to fight Jake than they offered Tommy, but I don't know how much more or less, but they're talking about it right now. If Mike got $20 million, I would say that Tommy probably was looking at like $5 million. But I don't know. I have no idea. I think Tommy definitely would have accepted 20. New Peaky Blinders movie, W.A.D.E. Is Tommy Fury a good boxer? That was the title of one of my videos when I was on the come up, dude. Wade, what's your favorite rich people sport? Golf. For sure, golf. Because it's called a rich person sport, but you can be broke and play golf. But it's golf. That the Monsters new series, good on Netflix, trolling aside. I have no idea what you're talking about. Your handicap is 16. Ralph, you might beat me, dude. You might beat me. If you have a 16 handicap, you might beat me. If I'm hitting the ball well, though, watch out, dude. If I hit the ball off the tee well for 18 holes, I'm fucking dangerous, dude. I'm just going to let you guys know. I'm dangerous if I'm hitting the ball well off the tee. If I'm not, then okay, we got to get the iron out and we got to fucking hit the 2-iron, and I don't want to do that. But if I'm hitting my driver, I'm going to tell you guys, and this is not exaggeration, I'm hitting my driver 300 plus every time off the tee if I'm hitting it good. Okay? 300 plus off the tee if I'm hitting it good. I'm just telling you. All-time favorite TV series? Dude, there's an affinity in my heart for Friends because I identify with it because of just when I watched it as a kid. But The Office is a great series. Parks and Rec is a great series. Big Bang Theory is a great series. I'm trying to think, man. I think that's probably it. What's my favorite one? I would say Friends is probably, like, now that I've rewatched it, I would say Friends. Stranger Things? Nah. Oh, great. We have a sitcom boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Gustavo. Sorry. Breaking Bad. Yeah, Breaking Bad's the one. Because meth and fucking Heisenberg. Yeah. Or fucking Prison Break, son. Hell yeah. Yeah, Prison Break. Fuck out of here, dude. Why can't I just like what I like, bruh? Bro's a teenage girl. Okay, bro. All right. Because I want to be Chandler on Friends. Now I'm a teenage girl. Okay. Sorry. I don't fucking like, I don't even know. I don't even know what you guys would consider a manly show, dude. Say his name, you wouldn't understand the reference. I've watched Heisenberg. I've watched the fucking Breaking Bad shit. I've watched all of it. It's not my favorite series. It's a good series. Oh, they're talking about Jake doing MMA now. Watch Duck Dynasty. My dad loved Duck Dynasty. Friends is almost like undoubtedly the best sitcom, dude. I've watched Heisenberg. Well, that's who he was talking about. He said, "Say my name, Heisenberg." Yeah. He said Tommy Fury's got child support to deal with. Is that what he said? Any anime? Is Yu-Gi-Oh an anime? I watched Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. I actually have never watched an episode of How I Met Your Mother. Pokemon is how you say it. What are you talking about? Most of you guys aren't even old enough to know about OG 151 Pokemon. Wade, the correct answer is I don't watch TV because I was working like a man. Yeah. None of you guys were doing that. They're debating Mike Tyson, Jake Paul right now. Wade the nerd? Sorry. I watch TV. Joey said that Mike will quit on the stool. I could see Mike's team throwing in the towel for him. I could see Rafael Cordero throwing the towel in if Jake starts beating on him too bad. I could see that. Because while Mike may not protect himself, his team absolutely will be. They'll be there to protect him. Quitting is worse than getting knocked out. Not if his team saves him. And honestly, I don't see Mike like, oh, I can't take whatever. I could see his team be going, yeah, hey, listen, this is enough, whatever, Oh, my God. Drew Jordy called Connor, I don't even think I can say it, but he called him a bellend and said he was essentially a piece of shit. But he's in the building. Conor McGregor is in the building tonight. That's dope. I think he's got D with him tonight. D Devlin. That's sick. They got Eddie Hearn on the broadcast with W.A.D.E. I switched over to the main broadcast to see what's going on over here, too. Can you show us Daddy Connor? No, I'm not showing you Conor McGregor. I'm not showing you Conor McGregor, dude. I know, Jordy's got all his ops in the building right now, dude. Jordy's got all of his ops in the building. Connor's got the ugliest pair of glasses I may have ever seen on, but I guess that's style. I don't know style, dude, because motherfuckers be wearing shit that's just ugly, but because it has like Dolce & Gabbana on it, or because it has fucking, Gucci on the side of it, fools will be like, wow, this is style. You guys understand what I mean by that? Like, I've never understood when fools wear just like the most random shit, but because it has Gucci on it, it's all of a sudden fashionable. You know what I'm saying? To the Connor accent. Yeah, I'm here at Wembley, mate. That's right. You see the man upstairs, yeah? Your little bones victim of a thing. Mr. Eastridge upstairs fucking doing his live stream and shit. Piece of fucking shit, mate. A load of bollocks he is. Who scalded his head with a kettle, mate? You little bones victim of a thing. You both fat rat. It's still one of the funniest voice memos ever put on Twitter. And Brian's my guy. That's my brother, dude. But you have to admit that was one of the funniest voice memos ever, or like whatever those things are called. You little bones victim of a thing. Jesus Christ, who scalded your head with a kettle? You look like a bones victim. It's crazy. War Chisora in the building as well. Fans are going crazy for him. I'm not doing KSI's laugh. Hell no. I might blow a fucking lung trying that shit. Favorite musical artists? Is this a safe space or am I going to get canceled? Mike Tyson. I'm here at Riyadh season. We're in Wembley Arena. I'm a little afraid of the Jake Paul fight right now, but I'm gonna get more excited as the fight comes near, because at my true self, and when I'm not being a bitch, I'm a warrior. I learned from all of the greatest warriors of all time, from Achilles to Troy to Genghis Khan to Julius Caesar, all of them. I learned from all of them, and I became an animal myself. But yeah, dude. That's your normal voice. Fuck out of here. Wait, a Swiftie? I don't listen to Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, you guys are asking. I'm a Jersey Drake fan, man. Drake's the GOAT. I don't care what y'all say. Drake is the best, maybe the best musical artist ever, but definitely of this generation. I'm the best ever, the most brutal, the most ferocious, the most vicious champion ever. There's no one that can stop me. You ain't man enough. Mike, what happened in the fight tonight? It looked like you worked yourself out there. Yeah, I broke my back. Mike, what do you mean? What part of your back did you break? Yeah, I broke my back. Spinal. My back is broken. If we looked at the fighter only on the best they ever looked, I think Mike Tyson is the GOAT. Nobody touches Mike, prime Mike. Yeah, that's not fair to say, though, dude. If you only judge a fighter on the best they ever looked, that's so subjective. The best they ever looked against who? You could argue the best Mike ever looked was against Marvis Frazier. But when he came up against Lennox, and now granted, after prison, I get it, Evander, even the night he looked his worst, the Buster Douglas fight. You can't just take a moment in time and say, that's the best ever. Because if we take the best ever in any sport at a specific moment in time, you can make the argument for anybody to be the GOAT. Dudes at work be saying Jake Paul, one of the best boxers in the world, in a few years he'll beat Canelo. Oh, Jesus. Douglas had a long count, yeah. Okay. Mike's 27th fight. Like, you can make an argument for Conor McGregor being the best ever based on his performance versus Eddie Alvarez or Jose Aldo. You can make an argument for Khabib being the best ever for his performance versus Gaethje or Poirier. Like, on a given night, anybody can look the best. Like I said, Corey Sandhagen throws a backward, walking backward flying knee and knocks out Frankie Edgar walking away. Best ever. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh throwing some of the worst punches you'll ever see as he walks into the building. Oh, he's holding hands. Get your fucking hand over here, dude. Get your hand over here. It's so odd watching him interact with people, dude. It's so odd watching him interact. Is that just me that thinks that? No offense to anybody, but it's just weird watching him like grab people up. You know? I know you already mentioned it, but thoughts on Kendrick at the Super Bowl? I don't really care, dude. I would have preferred Lil Wayne, but who gives a shit? Yeah, I don't know who that guy, like, why he was trying to, like, grab that guy up and, like, yank him forward. Like, hey, come here. You're coming with me. You're coming with me today. Did I see the Idris tweet? No, I didn't see the Idris tweet, and I probably don't care enough to see the Idris tweet. About your boy Sensei, come on, man. Am I supposed to look at every tweet that's tweeted about Sensei or anybody else? If I don't see it, I don't see it. Y'all can't spin it into being like, how could you not? You didn't see that Idris Virgo tweet about it? How? I didn't see it. But I can almost guarantee you whatever Idris is saying about Sensei is complete buffoonery. Since they put a video about it, again, I didn't see it. I told you guys, I don't be watching a lot of other people's videos. Does Sensei do Muay Thai? No. Check right now. Bat, just because you asked me, I'm going to say no. Santi Zap collab win? Someday, maybe down the line. I've already interviewed Santi Zap on one of my channels. Why I have stopped reacting to videos on stream? Well, certain videos on YouTube stream are they'll get your stream either taken down or demonetized. I don't want to do that. And also, because the moment I go away from the boxing card, we have kiddos in chat spam, go back, not watching fights, not paying attention, leaving. So, you guys are fickle as fuck when it comes to the fucking streams, dude. Please respect me. Abdul, you earned my respect. There you go. Wait, I've got a bowl ready to be sparked for this AJ fight. W addiction. Twitch streams are goated. Yeah, I like the Twitch streams because I can show that stuff a little more, but the walkouts are expected in 30 minutes. Liam Gallagher performing? Wait, L for bad language. Come on, everyone in the Lord's, everyone here, everywhere is the Lord's house. Okay, I can't read, but yeah, you know. At least I'm consistent in understanding I'm a sinner, and my language is going to be fucking bad, dude. Sorry. Damn, okay, wait. We only have the main event after a performance? Shit. All right, I thought we were getting walkouts at 3. But if we're gonna get a walkout here at 2:00, I'm down with it. I thought maybe my hours were all fucked. If it's 2:00, then that's perfect because I can watch this fight and then get off stream in enough time to watch Tennessee batter Oklahoma, dude. Wait, how are you today? Which UFC event are you most excited for? Obviously, you know, I'm good, 1. And 2, Max Holloway and Ilia Tuporia would be a banger, dude. That one's a banger. That one's a banger, baby. Baby, I love you. I love you, baby. Ooh. Whoa. Damn, there's a video of a bear tearing a fish apart on my Twitter. Can't show you that. Good Lord. Oh, Ariel with Conor McGregor. Let's take a listen at this. Shake, Tokyo, I'll shake. I told you guys. The glasses are crazy. Why is Conor doing a Wade accent? Sorry, guys, I'm just listening. Conor's promoting bare knuckle on DAZN. W promoter, W businessman. Great interview once again by Ariel Helwani. And Conor is doing Conor things, being Conor McGregor, dude. I'm on DAZN right now. No, Conor did not call anyone a weasel. He was very respectful of Ariel's interview time. That was dope to see. Conor did not have to stop and do that interview. Why is my room so empty? I mean, it's not empty. There's things here. It's just, that's the way it looks. It's Chandler's fault I can't stay clean and healthy enough to fight. Conor, to my knowledge, hasn't ever popped for anything. So to not call him a clean fighter, even though, yeah, he probably was on HGH to heal his leg, which I'm in favor of, by the way. I'm in favor of guys, if they have a fucking tragic injury in sports, taking some sort of synthetic drug to help them recover is not something I'm against. But Conor is, in my opinion, never tested, not even my opinion, in truth, has never tested positive for anything. And the toe is not his fault. He's sparring. He's getting ready for the fight. When do we start blaming fighters for getting injured? Again, man, I think there's a lot of new people in combat sports that have found all the buzzwords like fraud check and, pull out merch, like all these things that you guys that are new into this scene gravitate toward because of the shock factor of it. When in reality, combat sports are very complicated. They're unfortunate. They're ever changing, and that's been the nature of the sport since the beginning. And Conor is, before this point, never pulled out of a fight. Yeah, right. Injury equals duck. That's the big thing now. Everybody ducks if they get injured. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have a lot of new people into the sport and or sports that just don't understand the complexities of it. That's what I think. Michigan up 7-0 on USC. Ooh. Todd Grisham, Darren Barker, Barry Jones, Mike Costello. Fire. Robbery. Yeah, that's another one. Robbery, unless it's like warranted, it's overused a lot. And again, I think that's just the nature of like a lot of people entering combat sports in the COVID era. Bat, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever this weird fucking fanfic fetish thing you're typing is, I will ban you if you don't stop. I don't know what that is, but it's scaring me. It's scaring me, dude. If this is the UFC main event, it would have started 30 minutes ago. True. One of boxing's big problems, and maybe it's a big problem, but something that also, I guess, helps them, is their build-up to main events. Their build-up to main events take fucking forever, dude. They take fucking forever. And there's a musical performance in the middle of it. What is it with Riyadh season and doing the musical performances in the middle? Like, again, there's nothing wrong with it, outside of the fact that it drags on in the middle of what we're trying to see. Everyone was yelling at Turkey to speed up the cards, and bro said, nuh-uh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. When the card started like 2 hours before I even started, and then we've been on stream for 2 hours. So this is probably going to be a 6-hour card. Which, again, nothing wrong with that, but I think it could be cut down to 5, maybe even 4.5, and everybody would go home happy. I mean, do you guys care about performances? They're showing a live locker room shot of Joshua. He's just now getting his hands taped. The freaking tank top is still on, so we got some time here, man. He hasn't even started warming up yet. It's not the Super Bowl? Yeah. Well, again, people complain that are not U.S. based about the Super Bowl going too long and football going too long because of that. You know? It'll be another 10 minutes. Well, didn't they say Liam Gallagher's got to perform? Is he performing right now? Yeah, the Eminem thing was cool because I was there, but it didn't, I don't know that it added to the value of the card for people watching at home. It maybe did I think it probably did for the people watching in attendance because it was, it was Canelo. Or excuse me, it wasn't Canelo. It was Eminem. I'm seeing Canelo on my screen here. Is Dubois a bum? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, that's another thing that frustrates me about combat sports in 2024 and the online, gatekeeper. Somehow the online Twitterverse and YouTube warriors have, and I'm one of them, I guess, but they've made everybody a bum that loses a fight. I'm not a part of that crowd. That's another one of those buzzwords that everybody uses. You're a bum. You lose a fight, bum. If Dubois wins, he should fight the winner of Usyk and Tyson. Arkansas with the read option. Taylon Green tried to jump over an Arkansas defender and kicked him in the fucking stomach. What the hell? I don't know who Liam Gallagher is, dude. I assume he's a part of One Direction. Is Liam Gallagher a part of One Direction? Oasis. What the fuck is Oasis? Give me an Oasis song that I know. Wonderwall. Okay, Wonderwall I know. Till I collapse, someone said. You cannot be serious. I don't give a, like, am I supposed to know who Oasis is? Because the UK fans know who it is? That's like me going, hey, do you guys know who Morgan Wallen is or Alan Jackson? And you going, no. And me going, how could you not? Of course, like, bro, we don't listen to the same music. We don't listen to the same music. Oasis for the oldies? Yeah, I'm not an oldie. I know Wonderwall. I just didn't know they sang it. Alexander Usyk getting a big cheer from the crowd. That's Liam Payne. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not saying they're not popular. I'm sure they are. I just don't know them. I couldn't tell you one Bono song. Bro, you're ancient. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See, I didn't even know Bono wasn't a single artist. U2 is the band. I didn't even know that. You guys are learning that I could not give two shits about, like, what is that brand of music? Would that be like alternative? I had no idea. I know All American Rejects, dude. Your subtle taste. I know that one. They strangle me. That's what I know. That's not Usyk, that's Mams. Oh, right. Yeah, Mams was the one that got the pop from the crowd there for sure. I'm not doing a hairline check twice. They're packing this bitch out. It does look dope. It's not as big as Nealon, but it looks pretty cool. You know? I'll give them that. 96,000 is a lot. It's not as big as Nealon in Knoxville, but it's pretty big. If you could sell out Nealon, then to me you're goated. You feel me? But 96 is pretty close. 96 is pretty close. Pretty close. Travis, do you want to get banned, you fucking weirdo? You pay $1 to watch a college football game? Not true. In fact, ticket prices got raised this year in Nealon so that we could bring in more players through the NIL deals. So get fucking wrecked once again. Looking at Wembley, do I think JJ could sell it? $96K? I don't know, man. That's fucking tough. I don't know. Like, I feel like the YouTubers in the UK are treated like A-list celebrities, so maybe. YouTubers over here, Americans couldn't give a fuck. You're still a YouTuber. In the UK, you guys are treated like gods if you're like an A-list or like a big-time YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's completely different. Everything's bigger in Tennessee. Just ask Wade's girlfriend. All right, bro. Fuck you. What's happening? Nothing. Legitimately nothing is happening right now. I'm watching Jordy's and the boys talking. They're just filling right now. Everybody's filling time because we're waiting on something to happen. They're playing some crazy EDM fucking house music. Okay, now let's go. Now Michael Buffer's in the ring. I thought we had a Wonderwall performance or whatever the fuck. What happened, dude? Is he gonna announce this? Is he gonna announce the concert? Oh, he's announcing Liam Gallagher. God dang it. I got freaking hosed, bro. I got baited. Give me a second. I'll be back. The guy has a tambourine. He's shaking it. He runs up there like he's a badass, shaking his tambourine. I'm dead. Give me a second. All right. I'm back, guys. I think I've heard this song. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Shaking the tambourine is what like the old ladies in my church did. So I don't know if that's the most badass look, but hey, you know, fair play. You know, SEJ with the 5. Which fight was it that you had to yap on the mic for a long time because the main event took forever to get started? That was me and Andy Shepard at the Floyd Mayweather and Deji fight for what was it? What was the fucking deal? I forgot the name of the company now. How many fights are left? Apparently we are to the main event, but we are waiting for this concert to be over. Or at least I am. Maybe some people are enjoying it. Wade, did you eat your beans for breakfast? No, I did not have beans on toast, and I never will. That's disgusting. You guys eating that, your digestive systems have to be screaming out for help. You must have a digestive tract on ICU at this point. Now he's got the little shakers in his hands. Not a tambourine, but the little like shakers. There's no way that you can even hear that. Why would you play an instrument you can't even hear? There's no like acoustics hooked up to it. It looks like he's holding 2 balls. Macarena. Yeah, it looks like he's holding 2. It looks like he's holding a ball sack. And now I can't unsee it. That's been his thing. All righty, play the great one. Play the best hits. You feel me? I didn't fail music. I almost failed art. But I can't play instruments, so I shouldn't be hating. That's the truth. I can't play instruments. His brother is a good guitarist, so he can only play tambourine. Do you really play tambourine? I feel like you just shake it around, no? Last prediction, what round? I'm going Joshua, round 7. Yeah, bro was about to eat his mic. Yeah, he was getting super close to that mic. He was singing like this. And I'm looking for it. But that's how you got to, dude. You have to. This is just Liam. So is he the only guy that's popular? Who are the other people in this band? I feel like he's the lead singer. He should be getting a lot of the attention, but who are the other people? Here, let's go poll in the chat for who you guys think will win. Nah, they just reformed, but they split, hated each other. Other member is his brother, basically. Why can't they just get to the fight? Coach Reed, I don't know why they can't get to the fight. Also, congratulations on your Chiefs being 2-0 this year. Any comment for the chatters on how you're going to win a 3rd Super Bowl in a row? All right, I'm trolling with the poll. Let me actually put the right one up. Cheeseburger. All right, Coach Reed, thank you once again for your comment. 2nd Celsius of the day, I am an addict. I think they split because of a disastrous gig at Wembley as well. Damn, this is really a full circle moment then. I'd hate to be the guy standing directly behind the soundstage, watching him perform from behind. Because most concerts block off a certain section of the crowd so that you can, you don't have to look at the back of their heads. But they definitely couldn't do that for the boxing match. Is it 6 or 8 rounds? Are you joking? What time is ring walk? I'm going to say it is 1/2 past. Go look it up for yourself. All right, that was mean. I'm just sick of answering the fucking question, dude. I don't know. Whenever this concert's over, dude. I don't know what to tell you, mate. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Click, you're actually right. 30 minutes could be the answer here, as long as we get a wrap-up performance here. If Wade was there, main event would have started 2 hours ago. I don't know that I have that kind of pull. I don't affect business that way, chat. I don't know if I affect business that way. Wade, what do you think of Oasis and Liam Gallagher? Well, I didn't know I'd say about 10 minutes ago, I didn't know what Oasis was or who Liam Gallagher was. So my first impression is he plays a great tambourine, apparently. And I know the song Wonderwall. So that's all I can give you at the moment. Wade, go in the locker rooms and speed them up. He got that aura. I don't ever do that, but thank you. Wade, what's your prediction? Joshua, round 7. The UK fans are loving it. They're chanting Liam. Again, I thought maybe this is like a One Direction thing where the other guy comes out, you know. Real question, is One Direction liked by the UK or no? Or do they like, you know, do what normal like old geezers in the UK do and like spit at them or something? The kids love him. Isn't Harry Styles a British dude? I think they're all British, aren't they? Except for like a couple. To say someone likes One Direction is an insult. I like One Direction. I ain't got any problem saying that. I like that. All of One Direction is British. That makes sense because they're all moving in one direction. You know? You never heard of Oasis before 10 minutes ago? I used to think so highly of you and your music taste. How the mighty fall. Ah, yes. Because when someone doesn't know the band you do, music taste L. Go ahead, guys. Tell me your favorite Alan Jackson song. Go ahead. Hit me with it. Go ahead. Dirks Bentley. Go ahead. Hit me with it. Big and Rich. I'm waiting on you. Ellen Jackson. Lamborghini by Alan Jackson. Lamborghini. Lamborghini. Can you imagine? 14-0 Michigan. Oh, shit. USC. As the kids would say, getting fraud checked. Who would win a boxing match? Ryan Garcia, Jake Paul. Skills-wise, Ryan is far better than Jake. And he's bigger now. So I'd go Ryan. Wade, how much for you to step in for a pro boxing match? How much would you guys want? How much do you think I'm worth, chat? Go ahead. Evaluate my worth live on stream, dude. Evaluate my worth. You have to pay me, lad. I have to pay you for me to box? Wow. 1 penny, not even $1, $10. You know what's crazy? Most of you guys are from the UK and you guys speak in dollar amounts. Interesting. $2.50. I like Dragon. Dragon's the one here. Dragon, you have a current grip on reality that no one else seems to. $250K is clearly what the answer is. 17 full US dollars. $250 I think is fair. I think it's fair, bro. Come on, dude. All right, Liam sticks a straw in his mouth and he's walking off stage. I actually believe people would love to see you in the ring, including me. Chat, how many of you guys would actually, like, no joking, like all joking aside, how many of you guys, because I've never really even considered it like that. How do you know I don't pull anything on pay-per-view? How do you know, dude? Would you all pay to watch me fight? All 500 of you, would you pay to watch me fight? Yay or nay? I had to legally stream if we're being for real. What if the cost wasn't like breaking the bank, dude? What if the cost was like $10? You know what I'm saying? $10. You know what I mean? Let's say 20. 20. When I hit him with a crossroads, fire. Little 20. Come on, little 20. I've seen you guys drop $20 donos, which I do love and appreciate, in the chat. just for me to sit here and read your comment. Come on, $20 to watch your boy, you know what I'm saying, do what I do. Bro sneaked in 20. If it was $1 on pay-per-view, I'd stream. Travis, you're an asshole, dude. Oh, they're doing the intro, the cinematics. Creator Clash 3 in the works. Will you return? I haven't been reached out to from the Creator Clash folk. I have no idea. That promo was weird? No, it's not weird. It's kind of cool. It's badass, as you guys would say in chat. It's fucking badass, dude. Fucking violence and gore, badass, dude. Gangster mobster shit, dude. I pay to watch you react to others fight, not to watch you fight. I would never, as Click donates the 10. Appreciate you, Click. Never once paid for a pay-per-view, but anything for you, BBG. What is BBG? All right, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of creepy, but it's fucking sick. Would you fight an easy tune-up for your debut, like 50K, then test a second hard fight for 150, 200? I don't know, man. I don't know. 50K seems like not an amount that would interest your boy. Score prediction, OU Tennessee, 34-17 Tennessee. How are the shoulders looking? Are they any bigger? Why do you guys have to shoulder check me? AJ just floated into the ring. And now they're watching everybody knock out their opponents. Bum, bum, bum. You have no lats. That's fine. I'm still stronger than you in every facet, mentally, physically, emotionally. Sex game. That's fine. I had a dream that AJ hit Dan and Dan took a knee and quit. Ooh, okay. Premonitions. Wade, can you explain to me why Patty Mahomes is a great player when he sold my parlay last week? While he may not have made you money, he has more rings than you'll ever give a woman. That's my best argument. Turkey once again throwing some of the shittiest punches known to man. All right, Sweet Caroline is now rocking through the arena. This is a dope fucking visual, man. This place is packed. This is packed. I'm tweeting, guys. Haney is in the building. Yo, you know what's weird? Devin Haney was in London, right, for the fights, I guess. Right? And then he got on Twitter this morning, was like, yo, Eddie Hearn not getting me into the fights. He's fake as fuck. And somehow he ended up in the fights. That is such a weird thing to tweet out. After what Eddie has done for that dude to like get him in a bigger spotlight, to get him the belts and all that. I don't know. That was a weird thing to see Haney tweet out. Yo, he's not getting me in. How dare he? Fake. Eddie Prob said pull up and then didn't get him in. I highly doubt that Eddie told him to come and then wouldn't get him in the fight. Bro, what's the hashtag I need to use right now? I can't find it. Yeah, they got all the people in the building. Todd just mentioned the tweet? Yeah. Super weird, bro. To me, anyway. Holy shit. Jordy has 37,000 people watching on Twitter alone. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, they're going crazy for Sweet Caroline. You might not like the song. You might think it's overplayed, but they are absolutely going crazy right now. Hashtag free did. There you go. Some people are saying this is the biggest, or will be the biggest boxing event in British boxing history. Is that a stretch by, and I say some people, it was Eddie Hearn. Is that a stretch by Hearn? Eddie said that apparently Devin asked him at 6 a.m. Eddie said he thinks Garcia fight really messed with Haney mentally. And Americans said that no one cares about this event. Who said that? Whoever said that's an idiot. Of course people care about this event. Anytime AJ fights, people fucking care. What? Yeah, this place is fucking packed, son. What the hell? This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. All right, we have to, for the video chat, we have to. All right. It is now time for the main event. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. IBF Heavyweight Championship on the line. And the right to fight the winner of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Everybody in attendance. 96K at Wembley. The moment is here. The stage is set. Who wins? AJ Dubois, live fight reaction. Let's go. All right, there we go. That's for the video. Redo it mid-intro. That was the video voice. Yep, I turned it on. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another banger of a video. God, can you imagine? Can you imagine? In today's video, I'm going to show you why... Sounds like Ben. That's not my Ben the Bane Davis voice. My Ben the Bane Davis is... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's a spectacular event we have on our hands tonight, let me tell you. And right now, you're rocking with Ben the Bane Davis, True Jordy, and Riley. Round Fun 5 Fun House Roundhouse Radio, Riley Radio. They finally got my guy Riley's fucking name right. Fuck me. 3, 2, 1, wowee. Ben just has energy, dude. The real Jordy and Wade effect. Sweet Caroline. Oh, Michael Buffer singing it. Americans said that. Ba, ba, ba. Did they play? Is this the second time they played the song? They're just going to play it on replay right now. I love it. Now let's get back to the fight. There's no fight to get back to. They're singing Sweet Caroline and 96K are standing on their feet enjoying the moment. What a way to kill time. All right, here we go. Here we go. I have AJ in a 7th round knockout. 7th round knockout, Anthony Joshua. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. It's time, baby. It's time. Let's go. Wade curse in full effect? I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I do not know. All right, Dubois coming out. What's the music? What's the music? If it's Oasis, I leave. Oh, this is dope. They blacked out the whole arena. Now some lights are flashing. He's got some dancers. They're wearing masks like fucking Bane. One girl's ass cheeks are out, unless that's a bodysuit. It was a bodysuit. I apologize for subjecting. It was red. I didn't know. It looked like skin. Now we have like fire dancers. There's like fireworks in people's hands. I don't know how the first row has not gotten their faces burned off. There's literal fireworks in people's hands. We have a fireworks show, and this has got to be a fire hazard, dude. They are spinning these bitches like it is the 4th of July out here, bro. That was sick. How did no one get burned? Oh my God, more fireworks, more flame. Now they got flamethrowers. 2 guys with a double X handle flamethrower spinning it like crazy. They got ninja outfits on. They're in red and black. And the flames of fury are going. This looks like something out of a Joker sequence, like right before you see the Riddler appear in Batman 2000, dude. Called Cold Sparks. Interesting. Ooh, go shorty. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Fire. 50 on the way out. Yeah, we like that. W walkout from Triple D, dude. W walkout. Looks focused. Looks ready to go, man. Looks ready, dude. Nah, this is not doing too much. You got to hype this up, man. This is what big time boxing is. Showcase, man. Entertainment. I don't mind the walkout. Now, I could have done without the 30-minute fucking Liam Gallagher performance, but this is not a you want to make this special. This you want to make special. The walkout, come on, dude. Looks focused, though, I will say. Looks focused. His top reminds me of Mike Tyson. I mean, anything that you wear like that now will remind you of Mike Tyson. Looks nervous. No, he don't. I mean, he's definitely nervous. If you're not nervous, you shouldn't be boxing, dude. I don't know if you guys understand that. If you're not nervous for a fight and you're fighting, if you don't have butterflies, if you're not excited, you shouldn't be out there, dude. You shouldn't be out there. If you walk in with no emotion at all and you just have nothing and you're just like, I'm here, it's over for you before you even get in there, dude. Oh, they got fireworks going off at the top of the stadium? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Spectacle, baby. This is what we like. Now that feels like an American show. Fucking fireworks everywhere. Let's go, dude. Now we're talking some real American shit. Daniel Dubois, honorary American, bro. This is what we like, dude. Or you're just a complete psychopath. Maybe. But I want more fireworks, dude. I want more of the fucking big time show. Big drama show. Big drama show. That man's hitting the freaking Drizzy Drake beat switch on him. If you're saying you're a bot, nervous, you're lying. If you're saying you're not nervous, you're lying. Yeah, everybody's nervous, bro. I'm nervous. I'm not even fighting. I'm nervous for AJ, dude. Y'all aren't nervous in chat. It's just human emotion, bruh. It's human emotion. You can hide it. You can put your poker face on. But at the end of the day, we all get nervous, bro. All right, let's do an over-under on walkout time since it took Daniel Dubois like 3 minutes there. What do we say? Walkout time for AJ. Under or over? What do we think? 4 minutes? 4 minutes? Is that a good time to start with? $4 minutes. 5? Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5-minute timer on Anthony Joshua's walkout. I'm ready to go. It's set and ready. Champ coming out first is crazy. Yeah, that's mad disrespectful. But it is an AJ show. Everybody. That's why I said in the lead up to this video that none of you guys watched. You freaking influencer boxing shills. I said this felt like Anthony Joshua fighting for a title he already has. Wade, we need you back on Misfits, man. You make it more exciting. I mean, dude, like I said, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. How will this affect Talk Tua? Do you guys actually watch Talk Tua? All right, do we start it as soon as the camera goes to AJ? Or just as we start here? Do we count performance or no? Hurry. Okay, start. We're live. Oh, they're playing the Anthony Joshua. And they're chanting it. That's fire. Oh my God, they have a flaming A and a flaming J on the stage. There's an A on fire. There's an A on fire. Anthony Joshua is walking out almost like he's on stilts, it feels like, because of the way he's walking, with a beautiful white rhinestoned Under Armour robe. It looks amazing. Oh, he almost tripped coming out, it looked like. Damn, we're a minute in and AJ's walking pretty fast. We're only a minute in and he's walking pretty darn fast. Oh! Okay, Jay-Z on him. Fire. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Yeah, AJ's going to beat the time he's moving way quicker than freaking Dubois did, dude. He's moving fucking fast, bro. 5 minutes was terrible as a guess. Terrible. We should have been at 3 minutes, dude. This motherfucker is moving. He's going to get to the flaming AJ before we hit the halfway point. Here comes the flaming AJ, dude. He means business. Yeah, he's stoic right now. Face unchanging, unwielding. All right, we're at 3 minutes. He has made his way to the flaming AJ. He's on the stage. Yeah, this is a fucking nasty walkout. I'll give him that. This is dope. He's probably going to stand in between them. Yup. Hit his pose here. This is fire. Got the Rocky music too? He got the Rocky music? Wait, is this Rocky? This is from Rocky 4, right? When Rocky was training to fight Drago, right? Where he's in the fucking snow-covered mountains of Russia and he's like got a cow in the barn and he's doing shit. Yeah, this is it because they're injecting the Russian with steroids at this point. Time check. We're at 2 minutes. He better slow his ass down, dude. 2 minutes. Oh, he's moving a little slower. No, he's picked up now. He's picked up a little bit. Now Eddie Hearn walking behind AJ. Da 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 da. Hopefully we don't have an Eddie performance like we have in the past where AJ wins and Eddie sprints in to give him the freaking man hug. We don't need that. And he's doing shit. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Rocky was like, doing sit-ups and shit. And he was like pushing sleds with cows on them and shit. Hype man Eddie. We're at 115. 115, 114, 113. And AJ Waite has entered the ring. 108. I should have had it at 4 minutes. I was right the first time, dude. He enters the ring at 108. I was right the first time, dude. Called it. For the people that said 4 minutes, you were technically over because you didn't quite hit 4 minutes. But if we did the over-under and people said under, you would have been right. That was nasty, dude. All right, for those walkouts, we better get the same level of insane fight, dude. All right, now we're going to do the Saudi Arabian fucking national anthem, I guess. I mean, Riyadh Season is sponsoring it, so I guess you have to do the Saudi Arabian national anthem. Richard, you're not banned. What are you talking about? The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Sports washing go hard. That was a short national anthem. Where's the rest of it? In the U.S., we like our national anthems long and drawn out, dude. With crescendos. All right, God save the king, dude. Let's go. AJ locked in, baby. Dubois locked in. Let's go, dude. I don't know the words to God Save the King, but it's very similar to a song we sing here in America. So I'm not gonna disrespect it by singing the American version. There we go. There we go. God save the king, ladies and gentlemen. The American one is like, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Instead of God save the... Yeah. It's clearly a ripoff of God Save the Queen/King. Clearly a ripoff. I'm not even going to deny it. It's clear. It's the queen, bro. Well, the queen's dead, so you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself for that one. My Country 'Tis of Thee. There you go. That's the name of it. I couldn't think of the name. Joking, still should be ashamed of yourself. Joking about the dead queen, ashamed. Classic case of American stealing but making it better. Nah, the national anthem is a dope one. Some people go bad on the American national anthem. It's fire, dude. The Star Spangled Banner is fire. I would say, I mean, listen, I don't know many other national anthems. I would say top 5 national anthem, probably top 2, and it's not 2. Star Spangled Banner. Party in the USA is not the national anthem. That is not it. Italy has the best anthem. I couldn't even tell you what it is. The French shouldn't even have a national anthem. They should, anytime the French sing a national anthem, they should attribute it to the British and the Americans. Because without us, their sweet asses were cooked. Buddy. You shouldn't even have one. Why is Diddy fighting Joshua? All baguettes offended. I got you. I got you with the round timer. Swedish one? No, I haven't heard that one. Like I said, I haven't heard many of them. Richard paid $2 to say L mods. So everybody could see his comment. Congratulations, Richard. Woo! Let's go, baby. Hey, Dubois looks focused, man. Daniel Dubois looks focused. He looks like rock solid right now. This isn't scared energy I'm seeing. He looks focused and ready to go, man. He is not standing there scared of AJ. Yeah, Richard, are you mad at Viewbot, whatever it's called, Nightbot? Are you mad at him? Because that's not a person, place, or it's a thing. It's a thing. It's not a person or place. A Nightbot is an automated bot that times out certain words or repetitive messages. So no real mods. I mean, we do have real mods, but none of them are in here today. We had one earlier. Kenny was in here. I think it was Nightbot that he was getting upset about. That's the only person that's banned people so far, like deleted messages. You're all good, Richard. It was Nightbot. Oh, damn. Anthony Joshua just stoic right now. Does a little hop up there to get himself limber before the fight. I think everybody, you could say AJ's team looks tense. I think everybody around this fight on either side is going to be tense. Teams, everything. All that matters is the two guys in the fucking center of the ring, baby. Let's go. Here we go, baby. 83% of the people on DAZN said AJ would win. Wade, would you have liked to be out there firsthand? For sure, absolutely. Don't make me feel worse about myself, damn it. Here we go. Round one. Let's get it. Dubois comes out front foot. Both guys center of the ring. Dubois feinting out, now popping his jab. AJ on the back foot right now. He tries to feint coming forward. Dubois' jab looks very nice right now. AJ does look a little bit stiff, maybe, in his feet. Dubois looks very bouncy, very fluid. I already don't like this for AJ. He gets cracked with a big right hand. Dubois coming after him. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dubois comes out with a nasty right hand. Yo, AJ does look a little stiff, chin in the air. Dubois looks relaxed, calm, bouncing on his feet. Oh, baby. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, this is not looking good already for AJ as he gets tagged with another jab and a right hand behind it. Oh, my God. And another jab Dubois gets through. AJ's no head off center line, chin in the air. Just feinting out punches. Nice right hand there from AJ. He's got to settle in because right now it's been Dubois all round one through the first minute. He took a right hand from Dubois, but man, it came through and clipped him. The W.A.D.E curse is real, dude. Make this smaller, guys. Dubois again with a jab. His jab is nice, man. I thought AJ would have the superior jab, but it doesn't look like that's the case at all. AJ tries to go pull right hand, just misses it. Tried to walk Dubois onto the same right hand he landed on Francis, and he throws it again, but Dubois has seen it a couple times now. AJ might have showed his hand a little too early. Now Dubois tries to throw a pull right hand, and he misses. One of those lands from either guy, and someone's going on the canvas, dude. Someone is hitting the canvas. Now AJ getting on his jab. Right hand from AJ. Slips inside the jab and throws his right hand. You got to be careful doing that, though, because Dubois can come back with a right hand of his own and clip AJ. Hey, Dubois started this round on fire, man. AJ starting to work his way back into it. Referee's warning Dubois. Think about his head placement when he goes into the clinches. But it was a great start to the fight for him. Let's see if AJ can turn the tide a bit. Dubois just looks more smooth right now. AJ looks a bit more flat-footed. Dubois now, though, having to deal with AJ's jab. Oh, uppercut from AJ. That was nice. I don't know that it landed as clean as he wanted, but that was a nice one. Dubois looking into his corner. Takes a big swing and a miss of the right hand. Oh, right hand hurts AJ! Dubois puts AJ down! Oh, my God! Right at the end of the round, AJ hits the canvas! Oh, my goodness gracious. That's the end of the round. Oh, my God. AJ hits the canvas at the end of round one. And he sticks the tongue out. He says, no, dude, this is bad. This is bad. Dubois lands a clean overhand on the chin of AJ. And he goes down at the end of round one. Oh, my God. It was a big swing and a miss. Then AJ kind of dropped his hands and got clipped by Dubois. Conor McGregor is going crazy in the background. Right on the button. Holy shit. People are saying he's got time to recover. I'm going to tell you this right now, chat. The way he clipped AJ on the chin and AJ went down, he's got 11 more rounds of this shit. Yeah, Conor lost his fucking mind, dude. And you're talking about 30 seconds to recover. I don't know, man. This is a bad, bad situation. AJ's going to try to come out firing here to back Dubois up. But this is not going to go well. He's already putting that high guard up. Here comes Dubois on the front foot, walking AJ down. Jab from AJ, but AJ's hands are so low. Here's Dubois with another right hand, and AJ's hurt again. He's looking to clinch. AJ's hurt. Dubois left hook. He's stumbling AJ again. AJ's trying to clinch him. He can't do it. Here comes Dubois. Oh, my goodness gracious. AJ is on wobbly legs, man. He's stumbling around. Oh, Lord, the Wade curse is real. No way. It's undefeated. AJ trying to start his jab again, but man, his hands are low and his chin is high. Dubois can compose himself here. He's got to go after AJ, though. You can't let him recover. But you don't want to gas out. I understand that too. But as of right now, it's been all Dubois. Holy cow. AJ's chin is straight up in the air, dude. He almost gets clipped by another right hand. He's got to just tuck his chin. Another jab hurts. AJ's still hurt, dude. He's still wobbly. He is still wobbly. It'll be a miracle if AJ can survive this and come back and do anything here, because this is... He just looks wobbly with every shot he takes. Another jab. And another jab lands for Dubois. And a short hook for Dubois. AJ's clinching for his life right now, man. No rhythm, no offense right now to AJ. Backing straight up. And there's a left hook, Dubois. One of these right hands lands and AJ's going to sleep. I'm telling you guys right now. The hands are low. The chin is high. He looks static, flat-footed. There's a jab from Dubois, and AJ clinches. But AJ just looks so stiff, man. Chin straight up in the air. And again, he's just gotten cracked. But he doesn't look fluid at all in this fight. Dubois looks way more comfortable. When they both exchange jabs, Dubois is far more punctual with it. And that surprised me. I thought that AJ's jab would be one of the keys here to victory for him. Oh, right hand from Dubois, and AJ's hurt again. He's stumbling around, 24 seconds. AJ's trying to land a big right hand to even the odds here, but Dubois didn't catch Dubois with it. Now Dubois is slipping punches inside and out. Now AJ's trying to walk forward. Last few seconds of round 2. Jab gets through from AJ. Jab from Dubois. Oh, baby. All right, 2 rounds in the books. 2 rounds in the books. I think AJ surviving that round was so key for him. That was key for AJ to even just survive round 2. Because that round right there is where Dubois should have finished him. That round right there was the moment. Now, I'm not saying he can't do it. He absolutely can. Like, Dubois is clearly in the lead here. Clearly. It's not even close. But that was such a key round for AJ to just survive. He got hit with some big shots. Left hooks, right hands, jabs, but he survived. That's 10-8 and 10-9 respectively to Dubois. But AJ surviving makes you think what can, oh shit, I started too early. There we go. Let's see. Here we go. Round 3. See if Joshua can settle in. Here goes the jab. Joshua just looks like he's off balance just throwing the jab. Back foot's coming off the ground every time he throws it. Right hand Dubois hurts AJ again. Oh my God. AJ tries to throw his pull right hand. That might be the one that lands because Dubois is falling in off the jab. He's here, falling in behind it. AJ's trying to pull and throw over the top. But right now, he just doesn't look on steady legs. That's a nice jab from AJ. But again, Dubois looks like he's seeing it. Parries one there. AJ's circling, but he's circling kind of around the power hand, like toward it to Dubois. And now here comes Dubois with a double jab. Another right hand from Dubois. AJ just keeps his left hand so low that he tries to roll with shots and he gets clipped on the chin with another one. He took that one, but still, dude, it's like AJ's hand right by his waist. Ugh. And no, just pulling back, keeping the chin up. No conscious effort to defend the right hand is crazy right now from AJ. Swings a big right hand and misses. I think he might have got caught with something on the counter there from Dubois. Dubois tries a leaping gazelle left hook, doesn't land it. AJ ties him up. And now Dubois chasing AJ down, hits him with a left hook and a jab and a right hand to the body as AJ circles around the ropes. Insane, dude. How is Dubois 250? Yeah, if you have your freaking betting app open, I would be betting on Dubois right now. But nice double jab there from AJ. And he's trying to hit that pull counter he hit on Francis. Dude, this is not Francis Ngannou. Nice uppercut there from AJ. That was nice. Slip to the outside, bang. He's trying to counterpunch Dubois off the jab. Hasn't landed it as clean as he wants to yet. AJ is circling toward the power hand of Dubois. Hits a jab and then clinches. AJ's still dangerous, no doubt about it. He just hasn't landed cleanly yet, and he hasn't been able to follow up. If he lands something clean and flush with that right hand, the fight changes immediately. This is heavyweight boxing. One punch and changes everything. This is why I said it was so important for AJ to survive round 2. It's going to be an interesting round to score. That was a nice combination from Dubois. Left hook from AJ. And then AJ jabs his way into a clinch. Oh, left hook again from Dubois. Wobbles AJ. Oh my goodness. The hands hit the floor. The referee didn't call the knockdown. Oh, Dubois hurts him with another left hook. He's sitting on the ropes and another one. Puts him down again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is Ben Davison in the ring? The referee is calling AJ on. And then the end of the round. Yo, the trainer came into the ring while AJ's getting the count. What the fuck? He was down before the ref called the 10, or before he called the knockdown. Another leaping left hook from Dubois. Not even leaping, just caught him on the way out. Dude, this is bad. This is so bad. AJ was sitting on the ropes. You could technically have counted that. And then he touches the ground. Then he pops back up and sat on the ropes. And then the referee called the knockdown. This is huge, man. Look at Eddie Hearn. Oh, my God. Here we go. Round 4. And this is probably where it's going to end, folks. This is probably where it's going to end. AJ's on wobbly legs. Oh, he's down again. He's down again right away. He's down. Oh, this is bad. His legs are just not there. AJ's pounding on his chest, but this is not it, man. Oh, right hand from AJ, tries to land it. Dubois is swarming him, though. No knockdown there. AJ got run into and he fell over. Oh, he called it. The referee called it. Oh, no, it wasn't over. He just did this. You don't do that, referee. What the hell? We're back on. It was super weird. All right, Dubois walking forward. Left hook, right hand, left hook. The referee looked at the crowd and did this number. He was signaling no knockdown, but it looked like he meant it's over, which it wasn't. We're back, though. Oh, left hook, Dubois. AJ is just punch drunk right now, man. Holy shit. Punch drunk. And AJ's calling him on. AJ's just trying to clinch him and survive right now. Oh, this is fucking terrible for AJ fans. Dubois has come out like an absolute monster. He's come out like the champion he is. And he hits AJ with another right hand. AJ backs himself into the corner. Left hook, that might have been low. Oh, the referee called a time. Instead of a warning about the low blow, he's giving AJ time to rest. It was low, but oh my Lord. He gave AJ some time to rest there. Here we go. Dubois comes back, left hook. It hurts AJ again, and AJ goes to clinch. Right hand, Dubois. Stalking AJ forward. Oh, left hook, Dubois. AJ's hurt again. Another left hook. Another left hook. AJ is on just Bambi legs right now. Good Lord, have mercy. There's 1 minute and change. Can AJ even make it to the stool? Oh, uppercut AJ might have gotten through. Uppercut from AJ might have gotten through. But Dubois stalking forward anyway. AJ's got to land something fucking massive here to get Dubois to stop all this forward pressure. He's got to land it. He tries to go level change uppercut, but he just can't get it. Conor McGregor coaching from the crowd, as always. Last 35 seconds. And now AJ smiling at Daniel Dubois and sticking his tongue out at him. It doesn't mean much, though, because he's been dropped multiple times. 18 seconds here, round 4. I don't even know how AJ's on his feet. Now Dubois trying to go to the body. Smart move. Smart move. I like this. Him working the body here and not trying to headhunt AJ, who's, again, keeping his hands pretty low, though, to be fair. Like, it's still open. Somehow AJ survives the I don't know if it's AJ's ego or just him just saying fuck it, but he survives the 4th and then shows Daniel Dubois to his stool. He's like, yeah, here you go. Here's your stool. Like, bro, you've been knocked down like 4 times. He's not the one that needs help getting to the stool, dude. And Dubois doesn't really gas out in his fights. That's another 10-8 for Dubois, man. He looks like he's recovering. Well, that's the thing. As soon as AJ looks like he's recovering, he gets clipped with another shot, dude. He hasn't been able to put anything on on Dubois yet. All right, here we go. Round 5. Like I said, AJ does have an equalizer. We all know this, but he's got to land it, and he's got to land it clean. Got to land it clean. Otherwise, Dubois is just going to pressure him until the fight's over. AJ now circling away from the power hand, looking to get on his jab. Double jab there from AJ. Oh, short right hand from AJ. He keeps trying to throw that pull right hand, but Dubois seen it too many times now, man. And also he does it. Oh, right hand from Dubois. When he does it, he leaves that lead hand out. It's bang and throws. I guarantee you at some point he's going to leave that here and get clipped, dude. Double jab. One from AJ. One from Dubois. Hurt. AJ lands a right hand. Dubois hurt. AJ comes back. Another right hand. Dubois lands a right hand. Oh my God. Dubois lands a nasty right hand and AJ goes down. Oh my Lord. AJ's down. He's not getting up. 8, 9, 10. That's it. Oh my God. Holy shit. Daniel Dubois just knocked out AJ. Oh my God. AJ started to try to land big punches. He landed one right hand through the guard and hurt Dubois, and he started to try to pounce on him. Then Dubois landed a right hand. Then they both stood in the pocket and traded, and Dubois landed the fucking finisher. Nasty right hand. Holy shit. Oh my God. What a shot. What a performance from Daniel Dubois. Yes, the W.A.D.E curse exists. Yes, I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to these predictions. But damn, what a performance from Daniel Dubois, man. Oh my God. The W.A.D.E curse claims another victim. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Woo! Wait, stop predicting big fights. I won't. I will never stop. I will never stop. You know why? Because I fucking love this game, dude. AJ lands a fucking nasty right hand that backs up Dubois. Puts him in the corner, lands another right hand and another one. Then Dubois comes back, lands his own, and then stuck one on the chin. As AJ got a little wobbly and he got a little too aggressive, Daniel Dubois changed levels after getting hit with one, saw he could land on the chin, changed his level again, got his head off center, and kaboom! Daniel Dubois, dynamite Daniel Dubois. Bang! On the chin. Give me that shit. What a fucking right hand, dude. Oh my God. Wade, you gotta stop talking. Never. Ever in my life. You guys can't, you won't ever get me to be less passionate. I don't give a fuck who I pick to win the fight. That shit right there gets the blood pumping, dude. I don't give a fuck. That's the game, baby. That is the game, dude. I'm juiced. Woo! Woo! Random Video Studios. Daniel Dubois got AJ looking like a rag doll. Yeah, dude, that was rough at the end there. That was rough at the end there. I'm telling you guys, if the W.A.D.E curse is real, you guys should just bet against me. It'll work. It'll work. Just bet against me. That's all you got to do. Thank you for the 5, though. Speedy with the 2. AJ is the new Conor McGregor. Okay, thank you for the 2. Look at look at Conor McGregor. Look at Tyson Fury. Look at everybody. Oh, Tyson just saw 50 million go away completely. Tyson just saw 50 million go out of his bank account with AJ hitting the deck like that. He said, all right, cool. That's what happened. He just saw 50 million just leave his bank account immediately. Woo! Chat, are we upset? Is everybody feeling bad? I'm not. I have no emotional tie to either guy. So this to me is fucking insane, dude. Oh my God. Wade curse in full effect. Dude, I'm getting lit up on Twitter for the Wade curse. Oh my Lord. We gotta hear interviews, chat. We gotta hear interviews. Wade, brother, please make a video stating Max Holloway gets slapped by Ilya Tuporia. Do this and my life is yours. I need this curse now more than ever. I am picking Tuporia to beat Max Holloway. Thank you for the 5, SCJ. All right, let's hear some interviews. Dude, I am juiced, man. This right here is what boxing's about, man. Heavyweights, and I'll say this. AJ has always fought tough fights. And no, he didn't look his best tonight. No, he looked flat-footed. He looked stiff. And Dubois looked amazing. He was comfortable. He was fluid. All that stuff. But kudos to AJ for always getting back up and trying again and trying again. This is what boxing's about, man. AJ, he sold this fight, $96K, because he was willing to get up after losing and losing and losing. And yes, he lost and got flatlined here by Daniel Dubois. My respect for him goes fucking higher just by being in there. But also, congratulations to Daniel Dubois. Dubois gets revenge for Ngannou. Oh my God, they're putting pictures of AJ on the internet, dude. There's only one heavyweight they can dethrone Dubois. Bro, what a fucking right hand to end this shit. Man said, ugh. And it wasn't even a full power right hand from Dubois, man. It was a short right hand that he landed on like the finger knuckles. Not the, yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about? The top of the knuckles. Not like, it didn't look like he landed it here. It looked like he landed it here. Fucking, ah. But I think that was just accumulation as well, man. Am I crazy for wanting a rematch? Not instantly, would love to see one. I mean, I just love when boxing is good, man. I just love when we get big heavyweights fucking slugging it out in the middle of the ring and all the buildup is worth the hype. That's what I love. Y'all are calling rematch. I don't know. I mean, it would be great for Dubois' wallet. I don't know that AJ should rush right back into a rematch, dude. You said not right away, so fair. You know, give it a year or so, but we'll have to see what AJ's mindset is now, man. This is tough. You know, that's a 27-year-old kid right there. Man, but, you know, younger. And AJ is, he's a legend for sure in the UK, but this might be where he might say, you know what, I've done what I could do. I'm not going to get another run at the belt. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of people are going to call for AJ's retirement, and who knows? Maybe that's the right move, but let's everybody's in a frenzy right now, right? This is how it works. On fight night, everybody gets into a frenzy. We all go crazy. It's all insane. Let's just wait and let things play out, because as of right now, the only thing we should really be talking about is Daniel Dubois being an absolute fucking menace. Dude. Menace. It's not just about what AJ did wrong. It's also about what Daniel Dubois did right, and I don't think people are going to be willing to give him his credit for this. Oh, AJ looked like shit. And okay, cool. Yeah, I one of the first things we said as soon as the fight started was AJ looks a little stiff, looks a little, straight-legged, looks a bit out of rhythm. His jab, he's picking his back leg up when he's throwing his jab, circling into the power hand. But on the other side, the other guy, the champion, the guy they disrespected and made him walk out first, looked comfortable, looked fluid. Looked like he was on balance, bouncing in and out, head movement, popping the jab, finding shots. Yes, Dubois is not the greatest talker. Yes, he says things and does things that are just hilarious by accident. But that motherfucker right there is your next big, proficient UK heavyweight. He is. He's your next big heavyweight, and he's here. He's got a belt. That was his statement win right there. Y'all got to get behind him in the UK, man. I'm behind him now. Dubois, Bacoli, oh my Lord. Be quiet. Adams, I can make you be quiet forever. Bow, pussy. Good caption to post for your victory post. Yeah, that's what's coming next. That would be the funniest thing if he could do that, bro. That would be the funniest thing. Oh, here we go. AJ interview. Oh, he's going to try to take the mic from W.A.D.E. Nope, not this time. True Jordy is crying. No, he's not. Stop. Wade doesn't know how to deal with internet trolls. I do. Jonathan, I do. Watch. You ready? Everybody watch. I know how to deal with them. Ready? Ready? That's how you deal with them. AJ says he appreciates everybody. He said, I'm ready to kick off in the ring, but I'm going to keep my cool here. Wager curse cost AJ the fight. Sorry, guys. You'll learn one day, dude. Yeah, AJ clearly did not think that Daniel Dubois was on his level. You can see he's like, as pissed as I am, I'm fucking frustrated. He's like, I'm fucking frustrated. It's a mix of him being on and me not, and me making mistakes. You can tell that coming into this, AJ did not foresee in any way a loss to Daniel Dubois. Eddie about to call out Ben Shalom. Ben Shalom! You fucking muppet. Get in here! To be fair, AJ landed one clean punch outside of, he landed his jab. The one clean punch that AJ landed was the flush right hand that hurt Dubois. So, again, you can, if you wanted to call for a rematch, you could say, well, listen, it's heavyweight boxing and anything can happen. And you're absolutely right. But what happened. He rocked Daniel Dubois, but Dubois had the wherewithal to change his level, right hand over the top, caught him on the chin. Got his head off center line as well. That's what's annoying if he wasn't so unprepared. Well, I don't know about unprepared either. It just looked like a night of AJ not being... Again, if we're just talking about AJ, we're not going to... I don't want to do this thing where we go, oh, it was just AJ and Daniel Dubois. No. I think he maybe was shocked by how quick Daniel Dubois jumped on him to start the first round. I think there was possibly an idea that he thought that Daniel Dubois couldn't hurt him until he did. And then it just kind of snowballed. Like even from the first bell, Daniel Dubois very balanced on his jab, popping his jab and staying in the pocket, walking forward. And AJ kind of having those stagnant feet, having to be on his back foot, which we've seen a couple times now. AJ doesn't really fight super well off his back foot. He doesn't really fight super well off his back foot. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting to watch. I can tell a lot of UK people are angry just because of the 13-year-old energy in chat. But what happened. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. I couldn't give a fuck if my pick was right or wrong. Couldn't give a shit. I understand you guys are mega fans of AJ, and that's great. More power to you. But what happened was, yes, you can say AJ looked horrible, but someone had to make him look horrible. Someone had to make him look horrible, and that was Daniel Dubois, who come out with a game plan to pressure AJ, to stick a jab in his face and walk forward behind it, to land big punches off the jab, to go for it, and really be the aggressor in this fight, while AJ was reserved to the back foot, fought a lot more tentatively because of the power he got hit with in that first round, and then kind of just surviving off instinct. But Dubois never let up. He never let AJ get back into this fight. He hurt him in round 1. He hurt him in round 2. He put him down in round 1, put him down in round 3, put him down in round 4, and finished the job in round 5. And it wasn't just one singular punch. He landed the right hand that hurt AJ. He landed the left hook that hurt AJ and had him looking like he was, again, Bambi on ice. Overall, this is just a great performance for Daniel Dubois and a name-making performance for Daniel Dubois. As if you didn't know his name already, most of the people in my chat are from the UK. They know. But this was the fight he needed, especially after what happened in the Usyk fight, to get back on the level of the best heavyweights in the world. And now he is. Now he is. Where you would have seen Tyson Fury say yes to an AJ fight, absolutely. I don't know that he's going to be so eager to fight a Daniel Dubois should he beat Usyk. Usyk rematch Daniel Dubois, I could see happening. But this night belongs to the Triple D. While AJ may have sold out the crowd, Daniel Dubois stole the show. Big right hand, just as AJ was starting to get some momentum and lands a right hand of his own. He's walking forward, backing Daniel Dubois into the corner. Land another right hand, but Dubois seeing everything. And if he's on stumbled legs, he rolls. Boom, right hand hurts. Oh, snap. Okay, I can throw another one. Bang. On the chin of AJ, puts him down and out for the count. Daniel Dubois, I would say, just shocked the world. I think he shocked the world. And starches Anthony Joshua in front of 96,000 people. That just happened. As far as what happens next for AJ, potentially you could be talking about retirement / rematch. Who knows what he wants to do? A little too early to tell. For Dubois, you would think he's going to want the winner of Usyk and Fury. But as far as the answers, I don't really have those right now. All I know is we just witnessed a moment in boxing history. Daniel Dubois knocks AJ out. Wow. What happens next? Guess we'll find out. Wow. All right. Yes, I got the prediction wrong. Yep, I did. The W.A.D.E curse wins again, baby. It wins again. Sorry to all the bookies out there that picked with my curse. You guys will learn one day, bro. You'll learn one day. I didn't lose the fight. I'm not fighting. I didn't lose anything. From now on, guess the opposite. No. If you don't like my picks, don't watch the videos. Or cry. You can cry too. That would satisfy me if you cried. But I'm going to keep picking who I want to pick. Sorry. It was a great fight, though, man. What a fight. What a fight. Insane stuff, dude. Insane. I love it. I love the sport. I love big-time fights. I love big-time moments, dude. Love it. I didn't put money on this fight. Luckily. I put all my money on football this week. I guarantee I've already got comments. The W.A.D.E curse. I knew it. Do y'all just like sit on YouTube and wait for the video to be over? Or wait for the fight to be over to come back to the video? W.A.D.E yikes. What is the yikes? Y'all are so fucking weird. Oh, yikes, W.A.D.E, yikes. You didn't pick a fight right. Shut up, you pussies. What are you talking about? Fuck me, dude. Don't bet on Poetan? Oh, yeah. We putting all the money on Poetan for the pick, dude. All right, we're doing karaoke, and I'm getting out of here because Tennessee is slated to play in about an hour. We have to get ready for that. Am I going to stream on what we saying? I don't know. I'm debating. We are debating everything. I'm debating on it. I don't know if I want to be live for the Tennessee game. I might go watch it with my mom. I don't know. But you'll see if it goes live. Karaoke before I cry. All right. Do we need to sing a sad karaoke song? Do we need to sing a sad one off the AJ loss? We're not singing Sweet Caroline. You can't. Not after that. Not after that. We gotta sing a sad one, man. Daft Punk. Fuck. I'm looking. All right. I'm going to sing a country song. Yeah, he had 150K watching his Twitter stream. Holy fuck, man. That's what an industry leader like True Jordy does, by the way. An industry leader like True Jordy pulls fucking numbers, dude. I'm so happy for him, man. I'm happy for my brother. Changing the game every single time he does it. Glaze, I mean, it's not. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. You can hate, which is what you guys are good at. You can hate. Or you can acknowledge reality. You can acknowledge reality. Please lose Tennessee now. Wow, we're really going bad on Tennessee because AJ lost? That's crazy. AJ should just fight at Misfits at this point. That's crazy. Why does everyone say Glaze? Because Twitter has rotted people's brain and they can't have an objective thought because maybe it's because they don't have successful people around them. I don't know. Maybe it's because they don't have anybody successful around them. They have nothing to strive for in life, but you know, that's normal Twitter. Jesse with the 20. I put 150 on Dubois right after you uploaded your prediction. Wade curse is highly profitable. I told you guys. You want to beat the curse? Do that, dude. Do that, bro. My donation wasn't read. My fault. Where are you at, It's Eagle? I was looking for karaoke songs. I wanted Dubois to win, and he pulled it off. Also, AJ did the Yamcha pose. Did he? Appreciate it with the 5. Thank you, It's Eagle. I didn't even see that. Thank you, Jesse, with the 20. That's legendary, dude. Way to make 150, dude. You want to pick against me? You're going to make some money. All right. This is the only appropriate way to respond after a loss. So let's do that. Here we go. It's sad. It's sad. It's a sad day for all of you AJ fans out there. But once again, Wade just ruined British boxing. We'll never forget this. But once again, it is just another development in combat sports. Is your favorite always going to win? No, but parity, much like in comedy, is what we live for. At least what I live for. So, if I cursed your parlay, if I cursed your pick, if I ruined British boxing, let me know about it in the comments of the video. Eddie with the 100. Oh my God. Thank you, Eddie, for the 100 piece. I appreciate you. I need to save my voice, but thank you for the 100. You know what that was? That was to wipe all of your tears with after I've ruined your bets. Thank you, Eddie. You're the man, pots and pans, a legend in this scene, a legend in this chat, and just an OG, man. Just an OG showing love. Appreciate you guys for watching. That's going to be it for me, though. We may be back on What We Saying to do a Tennessee live stream. If you guys want to see that, head over there. I mean, that might be the only way you guys get some revenge, to be honest with you. That might be the only way because Tennessee, if they lose to Oklahoma, I'm going to have a meltdown. I'm going to have a meltdown, dude. I will. So if you want to see the Wade meltdown, if you want to see my tears flow, that's where you're going to have to find me. If I do the live stream. We got about an hour to decide. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Regardless, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one. Peace!
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal.